Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome, one and all to tonight's live stream. It is Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And it is very possible that we will have a conclusion to this series tonight. This is a game in Indiana. The Pacers are up in this series right now. The Pacers are up in this series 3-2. And we'll see what's going to happen right now. Sorry, guys. I started just a hair too late right there. We were trying to wait for chicken to pop out of the oven. I was going to try to wolf down a salad. Not going to happen. We'll just have to wait until after the stream to get some food in us. But we are here. We are live, and I see a good handful of you guys already in here. Eric, what's up? Eddie, Gino, and Joseph, what's up, man? Eric Cloud saying, in the words of Jay-Z, it's Hova. Hova. What's up, Letsia? We got Marty ready to party. Robert Samora, welcome, sir. He says, hello to everybody out there. That makes me reading this list very easy, Robert. Thank you very much. Shout out to Father Time. What up, Father Time? Mr. Edit, fist bumps to you. Steve Barker, what's up, guys? Moonbase, John, Lucinda, rock and roll. Roy, I see you, sir. Ataraxia, welcome back. Are we cooked yet, chat? Says Ataraxia. Possibly. It is actually possible that the New York Knicks could be cooked. But they did have a good outing last time that these two teams played. So, that being said, we are, again, as I said, in Indiana. We will have this backdrop tonight. We will be playing at Pacers home. New York Knicks down 2-3 in the series. Indiana Pacers at home up 3-2. This could be a closeout game at home. This is the opportunity for the Indiana Pacers to close out. If they do not close out, they are in real danger of, guess what? Choking, bro. Choking. There's a real chance that if the Pacers do not close this game out, they are, as Bender the Robot would say, boned. They could be. Okay, guys. Let's pull up the recap. So, Game 5 recap. Let's move my little basketball here. Let's just turn that off for now. We can turn off the scoreboard as well. Let's extend the camera for now. We'll shrink this down at the start of the game. All right, guys, quick look at the last game. So, also, let's turn this up because it's a little quiet in here, right? There we go. Now we got a little bit of music. What up, Jeffuse? Jeffuse, I see you out there. All right, guys. Yesy Foos. Yusef. That's what it is. My bad, bro. I misread your name. I remember you from last time. Yusef Gaming in the house. You did correct me on your spelling. I got it right. Took me a second, but I got it right. What's up, Yusef? How you doing, bro? Okay, quick look right here, guys. Points in the last game. Surprisingly, the Indiana Pacers couldn't even crack 100. Not like the Indiana Pacers, especially considering that they've been putting up points this postseason. A very underwhelming game for Indiana. Almost felt like, I don't know. It was just a bad shooting performance from them. This is their postseason numbers. So to see them go from averaging 117 points per game to scoring less than 100 points in that last game, guys, that was concerning to me. The Knicks decided that they were going to show up and play some defense. OG Anunoby was an absolute dog on defense. The whole New York Knicks unit all contributed. Nobody has like empty stat columns in that last game. I think actually the only person who had an empty stat column as far as like defensive performance was Karl Anthony Towns. I don't think he had a block or a steal, but he did have plenty of rebounds, and that does count defensively there as well. So Knicks in 6, says Germ. Literally impossible, but I like where you're at, Germ. I like where you're at. Postseason numbers, guys. A big drop-off in the last game for the Indiana Pacers. New York Knicks managed to step it up just a hair. Let's turn this off, guys, and look at the recap once again. Shout out to Eli. I see you, Eli McSee. You were literally the first person. How did you do that, by the way, bro? It was so funny. Oh, okay, so Eli was here, and the moment that my stream went up, he left the first comment like 10 seconds after I posted the game. So shout out to you, Eli, for being first in the chat, bro. Appreciate you. Steve Barker, I see you. Who else out here? Okay, James. I see James Konovich in the house. He says, ¿Qué pasa, Viva Pacers? Well, they did not viva very much. No vivieron mucho en este juego, te lo digo. Que lo pasaron muy mal, James Konovich. They had a bad you're going to have a bad time. Little South Park reference there for you guys. Knicks, in that game, shot the basketball extremely well. 51% from the floor. That's not like the New York Knicks. And 40% from three-point land. I think that's good. It's better than average. It's better than most. I'll put it that way. Free throws. The Pacers got to the stripe a little more frequently, but the battle of the boards was won by the New York Knicks. The turnover battle, surprisingly, the Indiana Pacers kind of screwed the pooch there. 20 turnovers in the game. That is bad, bro. You cannot win a game coughing up the basketball 20 times. And to be quite honest, you can't really win a game coughing up the basketball 15 times either. Both teams, it was sloppy. Both teams were on the court trying to fight for the basketball. It felt really messy in the last game. I'm hoping that this game we get a little more sharpness out of one team or the other. It does make it easier for me to call the game for you guys. But hey, we'll call it whatever happens, whether it's a mess or whether it's nice and tight, doesn't matter. The biggest difference in this game between these two teams, aside from the field goal percentage here, is the points in the paint. The New York Knicks did not risk it. Although they did sink a lot of three-point shots, they were not trying to risk it, and they were knocking down their buckets in close range. 60 points in the paint versus 34 points in the paint. The Pacers live and die by the three ball, and guess what? In Game 5, they died. They did not survive Game 5. Capital of Texas, I see you out there, sir. What up to Vicky Adams? How you doing to the beautiful Vicky Adams? We got Julie in the house as well. Hi from Upper Michigan. Welcome back, Julie Grafton. Great to have you in here once again. How's everybody doing today? It is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. That's right. Tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. There will not be any basketball tomorrow, but, oh, man. Ray Zilla's going to hate me for this. I just wrote an article. I wrote a piece. By the way, I abandoned my Seattle Seahawks piece. It just felt, I don't know, it just felt contrived, if that makes sense. I decided that I had more passion about writing for these two teams, and all of the videos that I've dropped so far, guys, around the NFL are hype videos trying to gas up teams. There are three teams actually that I'm expecting big regression team for in reality, and I wrote a slam piece about the Steelers. So if you're a Steelers fan, warning, you're not going to like that video. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, warning, you're not going to like my video. If you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan or a Philadelphia Eagles fan, warning, you're not going to like my videos. I don't think that any of those four teams will make it to the Super Bowl. And I also don't think that two of those four teams, I bet you guys can take a guess at who I believe is going to miss the playoffs altogether. I said the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Bills. I believe that two of those four teams will not make playoffs. Don't call me crazy until you hear what I have to say, but I've got that out there. I summon Ray Zilla, says Germ. I'm telling you, he'll definitely have something to say about it. He'll definitely have something to say about it. I'd like to get him on camera to talk with us because he was a fun conversation. Anyways, that's the recap, guys. I know I kind of went off on a tangent right there about the NFL, but this is the recap for Game 5 right here. We'll bring this up again later in the game. We are about 20 minutes away from tip-off right now. Chiefs aren't making playoffs. I'm with you, says Eli. Telling you, bro. Chiefs are missing the playoffs, and the Steelers are missing the playoffs this year. It's going to happen. How do you let Najee Harris just walk out the door? How do you pay $150 million to DK Metcalf, who has never finished inside the top 5 and has only ever finished as a top 10 wide receiver once in his entire career? I'm telling you. George Pickens, also, they let him go. And despite the fact that, no, he has never had a great season, he's been catching passes from Mason Rudolph. He's been catching passes from whoever else has been out there. I mean, he's been catching passes from a bunch of bums. They overpaid DK, says Eli. I'm telling you, man. The Bucks, I still believe in. Oh, and there is one more thing I'm coming up with. I'm going to keep that in my back pocket. I will tell you guys a little bit. I'm actually developing a game that will actually be for sale if I can get through, I guess, the legal rights. There's some gray area that I'm trying to make sure gets cleaned up. But you need a wall board with your predictions so you can review them and calculate your wrong-right percentages. Not JT. Well, we do that on the weekly. We will be doing that on the weekly because we are going to be doing weekly pick'ems. This is just the week 1 pick'ems. But, I mean, my accuracy has been pretty good. I projected that the Commanders would end up being a playoff contention team. Last year, I predicted that the Green Bay Packers would be on the rise. I said that the Eagles would get to the Super Bowl. I didn't know if they would win the Super Bowl, but I did call that one way before. Actually, the one video that I screwed up on was the Dallas Cowboys, and I said they were going to struggle. I just didn't know they were going to struggle that bad. So that's the one video that I missed because I said that they would make playoffs, but boy, was I wrong about my Dallas Cowboys. Anyways, point is, you're right. We will do the whole season stuff, but on a week-to-week basis, guys, we will be doing weekly pick'ems when the football season starts. But I have the pick'em out there for you guys for today's game between the Pacers and the Knicks, and it looks like just 53% of you guys believe that the Knicks will actually win this game. That's interesting. I don't know if they will, but appreciate you, Gordon McGriff. I see you checking into the conversation. Logan, what's up, man? With or without Aaron Rodgers, no playoffs. That's what I'm saying, man. The injuries don't get us again. We're going to be a strong team. Who's your team, Logan? Yup, GP13 finally gets top 10 quarterback. Look, with or without Aaron Rodgers, yeah, it's not going to happen. Also, another thing that's concerning to me, Darius Slay from the Philadelphia Eagles came over. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out so well for the another giant hit to the salary cap. And now TJ Watt is actually holding out because they're not paying. They pay DK Metcalf like a top 5 wide receiver, but they don't pay TJ Watt like a top 5 defensive player. Blows my mind. So he's actually in the middle of a contract holdout right now. Can't homer with the boys. They'll let you down, says Richard. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out for sure, man. Okay, let's step away from football. We're here for basketball. This is Game 6 today, and this is win or go home for the New York Knicks. Let's talk about the performances for this team, starting at the center position. We'll start bigs and work our way down. So, Miles Turner, Karl Anthony Towns. I was so upset at this. I bet the under on 3 blocks, and with 1 minute left to go in the basketball game, he got a block on OG Anunoby. Oh, my. Just a dagger to my heart. Just a dagger. I think it was like maybe with 3 minutes left to go in the basketball game, but a dagger to my heart. Broke it. So, hey, man, you win some, you lose some, right? Anyways, in this game, Karl Anthony Towns played 36 minutes compared to Miles Turner and his just 24 minutes. With the additional 12 minutes, Karl Anthony Towns definitely stepped up, and I guess I was wrong right here. He did have 3 steals as well. So, great defensive performances. Field goal percentage, 1 out of 4. I think that should be – that's definitely not right. How did I do that again? I literally just fixed this the other day, so hang on one moment. Let's get this one particular – it's going to kill me if this stat is wrong. You guys know how I am about this stuff. I want to make sure all of my stats are right. Box scores, Game 5. Okay, let's take a quick look right here. Karl Anthony Towns obviously did not score 24 points on one shot, especially if he made 3 out of 5 3-point shots. So what the heck did I do here? Karl Anthony Towns, 10 out of 20. He made 1 out of 4. Where did I even get those numbers? Oh, I think I only did the Indiana Pacers side. Did I really do that? Yeah, this isn't even right. This is totally an absolute mess. All right, well, we'll do it this way then. We've done this before. Let's just go ahead and do it the right way. Hey, man. Everyone's human. Everybody makes mistakes. But guess what? It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how quickly you can correct them. So we'll do it this way, guys. This is all accurate. Let's talk about the performances from the last game. So I've got my numbers pulled up right now. These are the postseason stats for Miles Turner. And in that game, Miles Turner did play 24 minutes. He did score just 5 points. So a huge disappointment for Miles Turner in that contest. Huge disappointment for Miles Turner in that game. 5 points to the 24 minutes he played. Huge letdown. Assists in this game, guys. Miles Turner, assist number, he had 2 assists, so you can put the tick up right there. Rebounds in this game, Miles Turner in the last game had 1 rebound. Steals, he had 0 steals, 3 blocks. Anyways, and he shot the basketball. Not great. On the other side, guys, there's many ways we can do this. It's a terrible phrase, but I had someone once say, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. I thought, first of all, that's dark. Second of all, I see what you mean, but do you really have to phrase it like that? Anyways, what we're going to do right now is, I guess, take care of this cat in a different way. And when I say cat, I mean Karl Anthony Towns. You see what I did there? Huh? You see what I did there? Ah, cool. Okay, so Karl Anthony Towns, the accurate numbers for him and his performance from Game 5 are as follows, guys. Minutes in the game, he did play 36 minutes. That's on track for what he's played the entire postseason. Field goal percentage for Karl Anthony Towns. He was 50% from the floor. He made 10 out of 20 shots. He scored 24 points, so that part was accurate. 10 out of 20 shots, 24 points. 3-point percentage, he made 1 out of 4 shots from the 3-point line, so that's 25%. A little bit under what he normally does. You would expect Karl Anthony Towns to hit at least 2 3-point shots in most games. He only hit the 1 in the last game. So, shot the basketball from 3-point land at 25%. If we look at rebounds, he had 13 in this one, so he did have the double-double with 24 points and 13 rebounds. As far as the assists goes, he had 3 assists. He also had 1 steal in the day. No blocks for him, though. Karl Anthony Towns. So those are your bigs. Let's look at one size smaller down. Pascal Siakam. Not Pedro Pascal, wrong Pascal, Pascal Siakam. So, Siakam in that game, ladies and gentlemen. Siakam, I mean, it wasn't like a standout game for Pascal Siakam, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't a standout game, but it wasn't terrible. He did score 15 points, which, gotta give him credit for that. He scored 15 points. He also had 6 rebounds and 5 assists, so he did fill out the stat column there. He also had 3 steals, but no blocks. You tracking right now? 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 0 blocks, 15 points on 34 minutes. Most of this tracks pretty well. Siakam, though, man, this is going to hurt to hear. But Pascal Siakam, field goal percentage, Pacers fans, last game was no good for Indiana. Pascal Siakam made 5 of 13 shots. 5 of 13 shots. That's like under 40%. Yikes. From 3-point land, he only made 1 out of his 3 shots, so he shot 33%. A huge drop-off there. That is what translated to his 15-point performance. Now, it's not even... Here's the biggest takeaway from all of this, guys. Out of the starters, he was literally, with his 15 points, the highest scoring starter here for the Indiana Pacers. Aaron Nesmith scored 3 points. Miles Turner scored 5 points. Andrew Nembhard scored 6 points, and Tyrese Halliburton had 8 points. Out of the starters, he was literally the only starter to have double-digit points. Gross. That is not good, bro. Shout out to the Italian Santa Claus, Claudio Recio. What's up, homie? Appreciate you. Let's see. Knicks first quarter. Let's go, says Brando. Let's go, Brando. Ed, I see you. Whoever wins tonight wins the series. Facts, Ed. I kind of agree that way. Brando saying, I'm a supreme moderator. I brought my own wrench. Richard Martin's in the house. Who else is out here? We got Basketball Maven. Clifford Leba, what's up? What up, Jerry? How you doing? I think Pascal is mid. Clifford says overrated. What? Bro. I think Pedro Pascal is mid. I think Pedro Pascal is overrated. I think Pascal Siakam, look at the numbers, guys. He's averaging 20 points per game in 32 minutes. This regular season, he was averaging almost 7 rebounds. Like, I don't think that that's superstar. In fairness to you guys, I do not believe that that is superstar, but I do believe that it is one level, one step above mid. So he's somewhere in between mid and superstar, but he's definitely not mid. 32K tonight. That's the plan. Owl on the prowl. We're close. We only need like 45. We only need like 35 new subscribers to get to 32,000. And I think we'll hit it. Giggity. Okay, that's one Father Time. How about OG Anunoby in the last game? OG in the last game, if we look at OG Anunoby, he had an okay performance. Again, nothing special. He played 34 minutes in Game 5. He did have just 11 points, but guess what? He did have double-digit points. For reference, guys, let's just do this real quick. I'm going to run through this super fast so y'all can see the visual here. Starters on this team for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns, 24 points. OG Anunoby, 11 points. Josh Hart had a double-double. Josh Hart in this game had 12 points. He also had 10 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, which, by the way, Josh Hart is not a starter right now. Josh Hart is coming in off the bench, and Mitchell Robinson has been filling in. But that being said, Mitchell Robinson, out of all those people that are supposed to be the starters, he's the only one who did not get double-digit points. But out of the 5 faces that you see here, all of them had double-digit points in the last game. Mikal Bridges put up 12, and Jalen Brunson put up 32. That is far better than what we saw from the Indiana Pacers. Pacers, again, struggled. I'll run through it pretty quick for you guys here as well. Miles Turner, 5 points. Miles Turner with 5 points. Pascal Siakam with 15. Okay. Aaron Nesmith with 3 points. Andrew Nembhard with 6 points. You see where we're going with this. Tyrese Halliburton with just 8 points in that game. Thumbs down to the Pacers in that performance. And honestly, that face that Carlisle's making right here is the same face that most Pacers fans were making when they saw the final score of the game. Which of these teams match up better with OKC, asks Derek Hill. It's a good question right there, man. It's a good question. What's up, Svetislav? I see you. Shalesh, push-ups? If it happens today, we will be doing the push-ups. I actually did the P90X chest and back. Christina and I both worked out today together. First time in a long time that we've gotten to work out together, so that was pretty cool. But I made sure to kind of take it easy on the push-ups because I knew that this game was going to be happening, and there's a chance that the Pacers could run away with this one today. But based off of the last game at home for the New York Knicks, they're riding some momentum right now. The Knicks, a couple of wins under their belt. Hey, man, anything could happen. Once Halliburton awakens the third eye, OKC will lose by 6, says Neon. What up, Neon? Pacers game 5 was just pathetic, says Eli. Dude, for the Pacers team, it sure was. For Knicks fans, that was fire. For Knicks fans, you guys are probably gassed up about that performance. Again, everyone on this screen right here had double-digit points. Everybody contributed. Take a look at this, guys. 3 steals from OG Anunoby, a steal from Mitchell Robinson, a steal from Karl Anthony Towns, a steal from Mikal Bridges, a steal from Achiuwa, 2 steals from Josh Hart, a steal for DeLon Wright, a steal for Landry Shamet, and they just kept taking the basketball away from the Indiana Pacers. It was bad, bro. It was bad to be a Pacers fan in the last one. And that is not like the New York Knicks to be that good defensively. It's not like them to be that good defensively. They average against other teams defensively. They allow a field goal percentage of 47%. That is bottom 5 in the NBA. And then, of course, 3-point percentage that is also bottom 5 out of the 30 available teams in the NBA. Even in the rebounds category, which they won, by the way, in the last game, they're not supposed to be playing at this level, but they are, and it's great to watch. Shout out and kudos to this team. Now, offensively, they showed up big time. Points per game during the regular season. And I know we're way past the regular season right now. We're like a month and a half past the regular season. But during the regular season, they weren't a bad team offensively. Their issues lied in the defense here, which it still kind of blows my mind that Karl Anthony Towns has that size and he's a terrible blocker, but not the point. Indiana Pacers, offensively, they've got some pretty good numbers here. Top 3 team when it comes to field goal percentage, a top 10 team when it comes to points per game during the regular season, of course, that is. 3-point percentage, a top 10 team, and a top 3 team here in assists per game. Defensively, they have their issues as well. Defensively, they do have their issues as well. 22nd in the NBA at field goal percentage and 20th in the NBA when it comes to total rebounds per game. So, realistically, this is a pretty good matchup between the two sides. Pretty good matchup between the two sides. Elton, I see you. Don't matter who wins in the end, OKC will win it all, says Elton. You might not be wrong about that, sir. Nanad, I see you out there saying greetings from Serbia. Greetings from San Antonio, Nanad. San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to Larry. I think Pacers let them have the last game just so they can win at home. It felt that way a little bit. It did kind of feel that way. No one loses on the road to win at home. Anyone thinking that is out of their minds, he says. You can take every win that you can get. It's just too risky. I will tell you, Oklahoma did exactly that, Richard. Come on, man. You're telling me that the Oklahoma City Thunder tried their hardest when they lost by 50 points to the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 3? No. Oklahoma said, you guys can have this game because we do want to win at home. I bet after Game 2, Coach just asked them, like, hey, how do you guys feel about that? This is pretty easy, right? Yeah, you guys are good. You guys want to just kind of take a night off, and then we'll go back and win at home? It definitely felt that way. Gordon saying, damn, I got a shout-out. I got you, Gordon. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for checking in, man. Jose in the conversation here, he said Pacers, bro, no question, from the Philippines. Shout out to everybody in the Philippines. Shout out to everybody who is watching this live stream just in general, but a super special shout out to everybody who is watching this live stream from overseas. If you're in another country and you don't have access to this game because of geographical things, then I got you, man. Stick around. We'll have some fun today. YouTube, Too Deep HBK says, question mark. Pacers over 115 tonight. Possible. That is possible, my friend. Knicks under 109. Well, we'll find out right now. Michael Maldonado saying, what's up? What's up, Michael? What is up, CMC? See you later. Yo, shout out to our boy CMC. Shout out to Shaw checking into the conversation right now. Shaw, Ching, Chun, Wah. Cheers, bro. Mario Gonzalez is back in the house. Great to have you, sir. Svetislav saying, go New York with a little Statue of Liberty. Dude, that's pretty cool. Shout out to you, Manny Pacquiao, bro, says Jose. Yo, Manny Pacquiao, bro. Nice name drop. Nice name drop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see you out there too, Jay. So, let's go through. We didn't get a chance to kind of run through all of the numbers, guys, but that's okay. We're probably not going to get a chance to run through all of these numbers. But I'll do my best here. Let's see. Who else do we got on the list? Conference finals almost over, guys. Almost over. How about Josh Hart in that last performance? He had 12 points and 10 rebounds. He had a double-double in the last game. He averages 12 points during the postseason. That's exactly what he got in the last game. How is he literally on the dot? 12. That's pretty cool. That's also wild. Anyways, assists in the last game for Josh Hart. Peter Hahn, I see you with that super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. Aika is also in the chat right now. Shout out to Aika. I'm calling overtime thriller. You're calling it overtime thriller? Shoot. Farshad's in the house. What up, man? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Ricardo saying, nah, bro. I'm in Norman, Oklahoma. Those OKC kids would have swept. Would have loved to sweep Minnie. I don't know, bro. I don't know, Richard. That's okay, though, dude. That's the beauty of this country. We can agree to disagree. I feel like OKC is just too good, and they had no fear for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pacers win by 15, predicts Basketball Maven. Well, 51% of everyone in this room right now believes that the Pacers will win this game. I'm not asking who you're a fan of. I'm genuinely asking you guys, who do you think will win this game? Healthy Nuggets would have beaten OKC. There's an argument to be had there that a healthy Golden State Warriors would have beaten them too. So today, guys, I've got these today. I've got my my sweet tarts for today. We'll probably pop a couple of these as the game goes on. What up, Hypnotic? How you doing? Who am I taking, Brando? Bro, I don't have a horse in this race, dude. It's not Tim Duncan. It's not my San Antonio Spurs. Dude. You really have me pondering, asking me that question. I would stay, if I were betting on tonight's game, which I'm not betting on tonight's game because I wanted to stay away from tonight's game because I don't know what to expect out of this. Like, these guys are dogs right now who are backed into a corner, and if you back a dog into a corner, they're going to bite. And I think the Knicks are going to come out hot like they did in the last one. They're going to come out hot like they did in the last one. Gordon McGriff asking how many subscribers now? I don't know just yet, man, but you know what? I'm not going to fixate on the subscriber count because when YouTubers do that, it ruins the experience for everybody. I've checked into other channels, and every time I hear a YouTuber asking for subscribes, I understand the necessity to do so, but there are some channels that just ask for it every 5 minutes, and that is ugly. So I don't even want to fixate on it. If it happens, it happens. I'm fairly confident that we're going to get to our number tonight, so I'm not even sweating it, dude. Not even sweating it. I put $2,000 on the New York Knicks, Ricardo, bro. Well, que Dios te bendiga, mi amigo. No sé si eso va a pasar, pero vamos a ver. Good luck on that, Ricardo. I remember when it was 2K. 2K, yeah. Tyler Hero in the house. What up, Tyler Hero? Pacers OKC NBA Finals. Nice. Larry Miracle saying Pacers by 20. Okay, the Chosen Dutch saying that this series is going to be the greatest 3-1 comeback of all time. Val is in the house as well. What's up, Val? How you doing, gorgeous? Welcome. Shout out to Shortman Dano. I know who I want to win this game, but I don't know who will win this game. You made a mistake. You put Josh Hart twice? What do you mean? This is regular season and postseason numbers for Josh Hart, small forward. We're not doing the head-to-head right now because this is not a mistake. This was a mistake, bro. These numbers on the New York Knicks side, I did all the Pacers numbers and I forgot to update. These are literally all the numbers for the recap of Game 4. Or maybe this is actually accurate right here. Hang on. Did I start and not finish? Is that what's going on? Take a look at Josh Hart's numbers. Josh Hart. Did I really just not finish Karl Anthony Towns? Is that the only one? Hart played 34 minutes, made 4 out of 8 shots, 0 out of 2. Yeah, this is accurate. Hey, yo. So the Karl Anthony Towns one is the only one that's not right? Hold on, let's take a look at this. OG Anunoby in this game scored 11 points. That is correct. 3 out of 14. That is correct. Hey, so I didn't screw them all up. I just screwed up that last page. Well, that's cool. That's a good head-to-head comparison. Mikal Bridges, 34 minutes, 12 points, 6 out of 12, 0 out of 3. That is also accurate. Okay, I do feel a little bit better about this. I really wish I would have done this earlier. My brain is so scattered, guys. Lack of sleep, new dad. Shout out to all the dads. Dads supporting dads. Hit that like button, guys. This one's for the boys. All of the numbers here are actually accurate. Why did I start with the wrong side? Anyway, so these numbers are accurate now. We will bring them up. This was my opportunity to bring them up. Man, I really screwed the pooch. Doesn't matter. What's up, guys? We're lining up here for tip-off. The game clock has 12 minutes. It looks like about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go before tip-off. All right, guys, couple things before tip-off then. You can check out my website. It is checked out, and it's up there on the what am I trying to say? It's right here. If you guys want to sign up for a chance to win $100 in week 1 of the NFL season. You can sign up and check out my website. It is absolutely free to play. We got a couple of super chats that came in. Whalers dropping a super chat on us. He says the Pacers will run, and boom, baby. What up, Whalers? 860. I see you, bro. Fist bumps to Whalers. Shout out to Neon with a $2 super chat in here as well. Neon saying Pacers winning it all. Says Neon. Okay, bro, let's go. Danielle, what's up, Danielle? I see you. Charles, DJ Showoff Johnson saying, yo, Pacers. What up, DJ? Spin this. All right, let's shrink ourselves down. Let's make sure that I'm not too distracted before tip-off here. If we got 1 minute till this game starts, it'll probably be a good time for me to get my camera and everything situated for this game. So we're going to shrink ourselves down because we're not that important. This game is important. There's the scoreboard. Here's our basketball. And we're going to get game tip-off here in just a moment. It's a little small right there. There we go. That'll work. That'll work, guys. They're showing the boxes with all the players in there right now. Unk is going to grab the chair because I'm old. And we're lined up for tip-off. Here we go. The tip-off is there, and it's won by the New York Knicks. The basketball in the hands of Mikal Bridges, and he starts the action here for New York. We are in Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. New York with the basketball. Here's Brunson. Brunson works his way around. He goes to the left side of the paint. He floats that one up and in. That's an easy shot there for Brunson. And the New York Knicks draw first blood. Tyrese Halliburton with the basketball now for the Indiana Pacers. He is at the Pacers logo. He feeds it inside to Pascal Siakam. Siakam works his way around, feeds inside. Easy bucket for Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith gets the lead pass right there. 11:24 left to go. I'll get the clock started here in just a moment. Here is Mikal Bridges and Tyrese Halliburton. Full court defense right now. Full court press defense right now. Mikal Bridges with the basketball. He passes this one over to Brunson. Brunson is open. He decides to drive. He puts it up off the glass. That's another bucket. Brunson up to 4 points right here. He's opened up with 2 back-to-back shots. Pascal Siakam in the front court already, singling out Karl Anthony Towns. Siakam will shoot, and Siakam will miss. A rebound there by OG Anunoby and the New York Knicks. Knicks with the basketball. They're up by 2. Jalen Brunson at the Pacers logo. He goes right and gets a screen. There's the feed inside. Pull up a pop shot right there from Mikal Bridges. Does not get the friendly roll, and it will be a rebound by Indiana. Andrew Nembhard with it. He slows things down, kicks it to the three-point line. Miles Turner, no good. Miles Turner tried to shoot that three-point shot. Nesmith under the rim shoved Brunson over the back foul right there, and that allows me to start the clock. So, clock is ticking. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, Jorge. New York, New York, New York. I see you. We got Charles also dropping a comment right now. Oh, the basketball is stolen on the inbound pass. Great full court defense right there by the Indiana Pacers. And Andrew Nembhard after the turnover will steal the basketball and score. Wow, that was not what I was expecting. Good play, good smart play right there by the Indiana Pacers, who are literally jamming up the New York Knicks in their own backcourt right now. Oh my goodness, that looked like a backcourt violation to me, man. That absolutely was a clear backcourt violation. And alley-oop right here, there's the dunk. That is wild to me that was not called. I'm actually going to write that down with 9 minutes and 55 seconds. 10 minutes left in the first. They did. The basketball's not going to fall right there. That is crazy that they missed that call. Here's the basketball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson will drive. Brunson will kick it out to the three-point line. There's the three-point shot. Mikal Bridges knocks down the three-pointer. It is now 9-4, and the New York Knicks have a 5-point lead. Andrew Nembhard passes to Siakam. Siakam. Oh, it's almost stolen right here. Halliburton has the ball, though. Halliburton with it. He looks like he's going to go right. He does go right. He drives. He dumps this one over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam almost loses it. It's in the hands of nobody. The basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touch here by OG Anunoby. 9:15 left to go. Checking in from Portland. What's up, Ben? Welcome. Cheryl Carroll saying, I can't hear you. Cheryl, that seems like an isolated incident. All right, guys, basketball in the hands of Halliburton. Shot clock down to 1. There's the three-point shot. It's no good. It's rebounded there by Cat. He pushes this forward here to Brunson. Brunson for 3. Brunson, no good. OG Anunoby gets the rebound. He shoots, no good. Actually, that was Mitchell Robinson who got the rebound. And the swing pass here goes out of bounds. That's OG Anunoby who tried to pass that one over to the right-hand side. Got you, Cheryl. Okay, good to know. All right, guys, basketball in the hands right now of Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard goes left. Nembhard steps back. He passes to Miles Turner. Miles Turner moving the hands above his head. He will shoot that one off the glass. Actually, he just airballed that one over everything. Just went woo over the side here. And it looks like it was last touched there by Karl Anthony Towns. The basketball does go out of bounds. We've got 8:43 left to go. Let me stop the clock so we can catch up. Halliburton inbounds this one. Siakam lets it fly. Siakam buries the 3. Boom, baby. 8 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. The New York Knicks bring the basketball up court. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball right now, working against Tyrese Halliburton. Bridges passes this one over to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson against Turner. Will dump off to Brunson. Brunson, a little euro. He goes up. He shoots. No good off the backboard. Bank is closed at this time. No good, sir. Basketball pushed forward. A cross-court pass here to Nembhard. Nembhard in trouble. He almost loses it. Kicks this one out to the wing. The wing 3 for Nesmith is there. Boom, baby. The score is 10-9 with 8:03 left to go. And it looks like we're going to get an inbound pass here for New York. You start my clock. Great ball movement here for the Indiana Pacers. Taking their time, not forcing anything. Moving, it's not even the ball movement that I'm impressed with. I'm impressed with the off-ball movement. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson working through a double team right now. He's open once more. He kicks it to the corner. And here is Anunoby. Anunoby will drive. Anunoby will shoot. And Anunoby will score. It is a 1-point lead for the New York Knicks. A full court pass. And a reverse layup there for Pascal Siakam. Basketball now in the hands of the New York Knicks. Back to back. Here we go. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges getting a couple of screens as he works his way over to the top of the screen. Backs up to the three-point line and feeds this one to Cat. Karl Anthony Towns against Siakam. A jab step, a pull-up, and a shot. The two-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Nembhard. Nembhard passes this to Nesmith at the top of the screen. Nesmith, a little step on it. He kicks it to three-point line, and that one from the straightaway. The straightaway tray is there. Miles Turner with another one. Mikal Bridges brings the basketball up court. We've got about 6 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Bridges is now in the front court. He passes this one to Brunson. They need to stop the bleeding here. The New York Knicks had a solid lead to open up right now, but it looks like Brunson will let that fly. Brunson no good. It will be rebounded. A messy play. It's kicked. It goes out of bounds. It should be Knicks basketball, but they're going to say it's out of bounds on the... Well, let's see. Timeout might be called right here. 6:30 left to go. This is going to be reviewed. It looked like it was kicked out of bounds. They're going to show a replay right now. That's not the replay I was looking for. So they're going to review this. 6:30 left to go. Stop the clock. And let's go to our drive chart. Okay, guys, let's refresh this page right now. Go to our box score. Let's go to the live score. That'll be better. Live board. Timeout has been called. Here we go. Shout out to you guys. Brunson, lock the F in, says Green. Says Green Bean. What up, Green Bean? Welcome back, sir. All right, y'all. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, you can spit it out, Mario, and it's not even football. I know, Gordon. We're trying, man. We're trying. A lot of practice, actually. You get a lot of practice here with the NBA because you get so many games. With football, you only get one game a week, so if you screw up that week, you got to wait until next week to get it right. And that's assuming that you're covering that team next week. With basketball, I get time, repetition. Lots of shots at the free throw line from me, you know what I'm saying? Guys, for those of you who need the stats, I got stats over here on the right-hand side. Pacers turned the boom baby on. Threes are raining right now. New York, we need this win, says Eli. You can't afford to lose. Jamaica in the effing house, says Garfield. What up, Garfield? Welcome, sir. Victoria says, I believe that the Knicks will pull out the win. The Knicks pull out? I don't know, man. Sorry, that's wildly inappropriate. My bad, Victoria. Shout out to Neon saying go Pacers. By the way, giggity. That's 2 Father Time. That's 2. Karina's in the house. Father Time saying Robinson 3 rebounds. Okay. Only 1 total foul. Whoa. Robinson has 2 rebounds. So Robinson has 2 points, 2 rebounds, 0 personal fouls in this game. Let's see, reading some comments here. The Chosen Dutch saying that this is going to be a very physical game. Facts. Okay, good. As long as you took it in the right way, Victoria. Phrasing. Giggity. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's it. That's too much. I went too far. 1 step too far. Shout out to Youssef. I see you saying Super Mario Idol. There hasn't been a lot of fouls, all right. Only 1 foul, which is pretty cool to see. We are going to get some personnel change over here on the right-hand side. K Bizzle saying survive the first quarter and the Knicks got this, says K Bizzle. Well, first quarter, we're approaching the midway point of the first quarter right now. We are going to get a personnel change here. Let's see what happens. Where do you get your stats from? What, this board right here? Are you talking about this board? Which stats? Dark Wing. That's 3 on the giggity. I'm doing well on the over. Is there a wrong way? Annie's 12 years old. In 2 more she'll be a... Nobody ever told her it's the wrong way. The only family that she's ever had are her 7 horny brothers and her drunk ass dad. He needed money, so he put her on the street. All right, whatever. All right, guys. Commercial break is over. Let's go back to the game at hand right now. Basketball is, like I said, off of the Indiana Pacers, so it is New York Knicks basketball. Here is Robinson to Brunson. Brunson will drive. Brunson will shoot. Brunson, no good. It is poked up in the air, and we come back the other way with it. Here's the pass over to Obi Toppin. Obi, 1 passes to Miles Turner. Turner at the wing right now gives this to Halliburton. It looks like it's going to be a turnover here. Miles Turner stepped on the sideline. It's New York basketball. 6:11 left to go. Let's get the clock ticking once again. Okay, guys. Here we are. Basketball in the front court right now with New York Knicks. New York Knicks with the ball. Here is Brunson. He goes to the bottom of the screen, kicks it out to the top of the screen. Cat lets it fly. Karl Anthony Towns, no good. But Mitchell Robinson gets the offensive rebound. Another pass, and Towns working on Obi Toppin now. Towns in the post. He gets the double team. He's going to fight through it. He shoots. He misses. The putback is there for Mitchell Robinson. And the New York Knicks get 2 points back. Here we go, bringing the basketball in now. Indiana Pacers with it. There's the drive. Benedict Mathurin will commit a charge, and it's going to be a turnover here. It will be New York Knicks basketball once again. Benedict Mathurin commits the charge right there. Good effort by Mitchell Robinson under the rim to get that bucket. So the ball is back in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks inbound this one. We got about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Here is the move. Brunson to the top of the screen. Brunson in trouble. He passes this one and is stolen by Indiana. Pacers coming back with it. Obi Toppin steps on it. He goes all the way. He shoots. He scores. Obi Toppin laying that one up and in. It is 17-13. Pacers up by 4. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Mikal Bridges works his way into the paint. He kicks it a wide open look for Towns. It's too strong. An offensive rebound, though. The feed inside, and Towns will get the dunk there. 17-15. Indiana Pacers coming back quickly. Here's Benedict Mathurin as he steps back to the three-point line. Kicks this to Halliburton. Halliburton makes a move. He pulls up, fakes it. Miles Turner will get the feed, and Miles Turner will finish the play. It is now 19-15. He wanted the foul. No whistle? Yes, whistle. He is fouled. He goes to the stripe. That stops the clock. Let's go ahead and stop that one right now. Mitchell Robinson is the X factor, says K Bizzle. Let's go, New York, says Daniel. What is up to Aaron Colburn? Check it into the house. We got Tuan Nguyen in the house. I want Pacers win, face OKC. I like either team to win their first NBA championship trophy, but there can only be one, says Highlander. Shout out to you, Tuan. Did I say your name right? Shout out to you, man. That's 3 first quarter, says Father Time. Yeah, we got time. We got time. There's the shot. Miles Turner will get the and one to fall right there. The score is now 20-15. Basketball now in the hands of Brunson. He's still in his own paint right here as we come up to the logo. We are at the Pacers logo at the top of the screen. Brunson with it. Brunson backs his way into the three-point line. Brunson now working his way around the key. Kicks it out to the Josh Hart at the corner. Hart in trouble. He feeds to Mikal Bridges. Bridges sees the angle. He shoots. Whoa, that one looked like it was going to fall out, but it ended up going right in. Another giggity moment. I need to stop. I need to chill out. Let's not burn that out. Either way, it's stolen by the New York Knicks and stolen right back by Tyrese Halliburton. A pass, Nembhard, no good. Rebounded here. Let's push the basketball, push the pace. Mikal Bridges slowing down. Mikal Bridges at the Indiana Pacers state, the Indiana logo. He does a little spin move. He's going to lose the basketball. That looked like some contact there, but they're not going to blow the whistle. Mathurin to Toppin right back to Mathurin, blocked from behind. Mitchell Robinson gets the block right here. Wow, and Brunson, you can hear the boos very loudly for the Indiana Pacers home court. Brunson with the basketball. He comes up past the hash. He lets it fly. The bomb! That's good! New York Knicks bury it. We are tied up with 3:30 left to go. The score is 20-20, and here is Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton backs it up. He's at the Pacers logo. Halliburton gets around his assignment. He's working on Mikal Bridges. He tries the cross-court pass. It's stolen by Josh Hart. Josh Hart, the Euro. He gets a lot of contact. There will be a foul here, and I think it'll be a charge against Josh Hart. Wow, what a swat over Mathurin. That was so sick there, I will say. Oh, man. I have shared this channel hundreds of times, so so miss you, moderators. Thank you, Gordon. Appreciate you, man. Rock on, dude. Shout out to our boy. All right, guys, I'm going to get up on my feet because this game is kind of fire right now. All right, here's TJ McConnell who checks in. He now has the basketball as he brings it up court. TJ McConnell at the three-point line. He gets a screen right here. He drives. Doesn't like the look. Excuse me for that little glitch right there. Basketball in the hands of Halliburton. He shoots the three. Halliburton off the back iron. No good. And it's rebounded by New York. Here is DeLon Wright as he gets into the front court here. Wright goes to the top, kicks to Shamet. Shamet is on the court as well. On the court for the New York Knicks, it is Robinson, Wright, Shamet, Hart, and McBride. There's the feed inside, the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, and the New York Knicks take the lead. Knicks have taken the lead. The basketball is now in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton going to drive. He's going to go up. He will shoot a very high arcing shot. No good. It is rebounded by McBride. Miles McBride brings it up court. And McBride steps up to the three-point line. Going to slow things down. We got about 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. McBride gets a beautiful screen from Robinson. He shoots. He will not score, though. It is a rebound for Obi Toppin. Toppin going to let that one just pass behind the back here to TJ McConnell. McConnell kicks it to the three-point line. That three-point shot is good. A beautiful bucket there by Bryant, who knocks down that one. Let's put 3 points on the board here for Indiana. Pacers cooking up a storm right now. There's the pass to Josh Hart. There's the feed to Shamet. Shamet for three off the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Obi. Obi pushes this to Halliburton. Halliburton in the front here at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. He goes all the way. Doesn't like it, but he passes to Obi, and Obi finishes the play. The score is now 25-22. It's a three-point game. Indiana Pacers up by just 3 in the front court. Now Josh Hart. McBride, doesn't matter. Timeout has been called. Got about 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go. Let's fix the clock. So are you guys having fun yet? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are enjoying yourself so far. Let's have a quick moment here because, wow, what a game so far, dude. This has been sick. Shout out to Adrian. Thank you very much for that comment, sir. Be sure to share this, like this channel, subscribe to this channel because we do this on the nightly, bro. We do this all the time, my friend. We do this all the time. Okay. Well, that takes us to a quick commercial break. Let's take a quick look at the stats, shall we? We'll scroll up a little bit. You guys can see some of the numbers for today. The New York Knicks have shot the basketball 45% from the floor, 28% from three-point land. That spells trouble. Hopefully that's not a bad omen, and they can right this ship early in the game. By the way, the New York Knicks did win the last game in Game 5. Here's the recap once again. Let's pull up the Game 5 recap one more time. Guys, in the last game, Game 5, the recap here, the New York Knicks scored 60 of their 111 inside the paint. 15 of the 111, so 75 points either in the paint or from the free throw line. The other 36 points came from beyond the arc. So 36 points came from beyond the arc. That would be a total of 12 three-pointers that were made in that game. They shot the basketball 40%. I don't know. You can do the math. Point is that they weren't really focusing on shooting three-point shots. Yeah, you knocked down 12 three-point shots, but you shot the basketball a lot more efficiently inside the paint. If the New York Knicks want to win this game, they will need to hit those three-point shots when they do come up. 28% is not going to cut it, but the field goal percentage looking good. Did you like this live yet, says Country Kisses? Did you? Did you like this live yet? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, I know a lot of you guys probably don't know who I am. My name's Mario. I'm a guy in a tie. I'm just a regular guy. No big deal here. But I do love watching sports. I love commentating on the games. Right now, we are in the middle of a timeout. Right now, we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, a reminder that the score right now is 22-25. The Indiana Pacers are up by just 3. Let's read some comments right now, see what's up with you guys. We got Macaroo Snipes in the house. He says, I got hit in the head by a flying squirrel. Is that like for real, dude? Did you actually? That's kind of a fun story. That's a cool one. These turnovers are killing the Knicks, says Chosen Dutch. Father Time saying, my coach made us do the same thing for being late. Uh-oh, what was that? I must have missed something else earlier. Daniel Carrington, I see you out there saying, yes, New York Knicks. All right, guys, let's do this. If you are a Pacers fan, dead serious, Macaroo, got hit in the head by a flying squirrel. I was in the car. What? What? That's wild. Ed saying, I like listening to the regular guys. Well, cheers, bro. If you're a Pacers fan, let's see your yellow hearts. And it was all yellow. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things. And it was all yellow. All right. Shamet to inbound the basketball. 1:18 left to go. I see you, Pacers fans. Let's go, Robert Zamora, Steve, Mr. Edit, Nightbot. What up, Ben? What up, guys? Let's go. Right now they are on defense. New York Knicks with the basketball. There's the feed inside to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns gonna get the basketball stripped. And it looks like it was going to be last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Siakam got a hand on it. That is very physical basketball right there. And it looked like there was a lot of contact beforehand. Hypnotic, I see you. Here's the move. There's the pass out to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin with it. Obi Kenobi passes to McConnell. McConnell, left side of the paint. McConnell doesn't like it. He steps back. He goes in. He's just probing. He will pull up and shoot the fadeaway jump shot. It will be rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes up with it. 41 seconds left to go. Danielle, I see you. Dead, I see you. What is up? We'll do the same for the New York Knicks, guys. I want to see all the Pacers fans that we got in the house. And there will be a foul that comes in with 30 seconds left to go. That will be against Aaron Neesmith, who immediately puts his hands. He goes, surrender, Cobra. What did I do? Who you rolling with tonight? I'm rolling with you guys, G-Reg. I don't have a horse in this race. I just want you guys to have fun. If I can keep you guys entertained, I'm having fun. That's how this works. Shout out to Steve Barker. All right, Knicks fans. Pacers fans seemed a little bit timid on that last request. We'll show them how it's done here at the end of this quarter. Here's the shot right there, and right. Looks like he will be fouled. Looks like 26.3 left to go. He will go to the stripe. By the way, the New York Knicks are now officially in the bonus here. So the Knicks are in the bonus. The Knicks are in the bonus. King Puda, what is up, King? I see you out there. Mike saying this is a huge game. I love the answer. Well, man, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Here's the free throw. This shot is good. Money right there from right. Right knocks that one down. 26.3 left to go, by the way. 26.3. I'm actually going to make it 25 because it's going to take me 1 second to start the clock, and I want it to be as lined up as possible. Ed saying, pretend this is yellow. I got you, Ed. Here we go, guys. Here's the next one. This will be a war, says Steve. You're not wrong, sir. There's the second shot. That second shot is good. Let's start the clock. And here we go. Pacers with the basketball. About 22 seconds left to go, and McConnell has it here. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell is literally just standing still right now. He makes his move, a burst of speed, a kick to the three-point line. Halliburton with it. Halliburton will drive. He steps back, shoots the mid-range. It bounces off the back iron. The putback will not go. It is rebounded. Josh Hart, after the buzzer sounds, shoots the full court shot. It's not there. The end of the first quarter, guys, is 24-25. My bad. I don't know what I did there. 24-25 is the score. I added 1 point where it didn't belong. But that is the end of the first. So I did say we were going to do it. I'm going to leave the stats up over here for you guys. This is on CBS in case you guys are interested for the stats right now. But if you are a Knicks fan, let's see your basketballs. I said basketball is my favorite sport. Daniel, I see you, the first Knicks fan before I even put it in there. Blue Hearts. New York Knicks fans, basketball and Blue Hearts. Let's see who's out there. How many Knicks fans do we have? Can we show the Indiana Pacers fans how it's done? I see you, country. I see you, Karina. There we go. We got a couple. There we go, Boris. I see you, bro. Boris Bloom back in the house. Karina back in the house. It looks like Darren checking into the conversation. What up, Darren? All right. New York, says Melissa. Javier coming in hot. What up, guys? Go Knicks, says Peter Hahn. Patricia. What is up, Patricia? How you doing? Shout out to Patricia. Hey, how you doing? That Joey Tribbiani right there. Shout out to Green Bean. Mr. Edit says lame. Vicky Adams, I see you. Dante, I see you. Novella. Nice name. I love that name. Novella in the house. Novella? Bento? Novella? Either way, love it. Shout out to the Chosen Dutch. We got Kay Bizzle in the house as well. I didn't lose, says Father Time. Wait, that counts at Germ. Vicky Adams. Vernice, I see you. 5-time streak. That's 5 games in a row. You've been back, Green Bean. Let's go. That's between quarters. It doesn't count, says Germ. Okay, we'll do it in between quarters again for the Indiana Pacers. You guys came in hot. That's pretty cool. Anita, welcome back. She says, go Mario. You already know, Anita. Shoot. Welcome back. How is everybody doing out there? High fives to everyone. I know this is super cheesy, but I love giving high fives to you guys. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man. We are live right now. By the way, I live in San Antonio, Texas. We are San Antonio Spurs fans. I'm going to ask you guys early right now, where are you watching from now that we're in this commercial break? Where are you watching from? Coolest place wins. Coolest place wins. Where are you guys watching from? So I'm watching this game upstairs in my home office. Thank you, Karina. Ooh, Dantelisk in the house saying Jets, Jets. Whaler out in Connecticut. Green Bean in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Shout out to you. Maybe not in Green Bay, but shout out to you. Steve saying, great job, Mario. This is lit, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Mr. Uzi. Mr. Ooze in Indy. Robert in San Antonio. Michael in California. Jorge, I see you out there saying Super Mario's bro. The Buckeye Country, says Chosen Dutch. Fresh as I'm is, says Kansas City. Dante saying Niagara Falls, New York. Okay, so far you are in the lead, sir. You're at Niagara Falls. That's dope. Shout out to Antoine in Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. All right, guys, we're back to the action here. Apologize for singing show tunes. We'll get back to this in a moment. I'm going to highlight that last comment. I will read some of y'all's locations during the next dead ball. This is the start of the second quarter. I will update my quarters and update the time. Here is McConnell. TJ McConnell kicks it to the three-point line. Pascal Siakam lets it fly. Boom! There it is! Pascal Siakam knocks down the three-point shot. It's 28-24. Let's reset the clock here. Start this one. Quarter number 2. Basketball in the front court for New York. Here is McBride with it, working on TJ McConnell. McBride goes to the right-hand side. He kicks it to Shamet. Shamet for 3, and Shamet answers back with a 3 of his own. That's a good bucket there for New York. It keeps it a 1-point game. A close game. Benedict Mathurin pulls up. He passes to Obi, and Obi-Wan will drive. Obi passes this one over here to TJ McConnell. McConnell feeds this to Siakam. Siakam will draw the foul. He goes to the stripe. By the way, in case you think it's cheesy that I'm saying Obi-Wan, his name is Obi Toppin, and he wears number 1. So if I call him Obi-Wan, it's because of that. Okay, guys. Stats right here. I want you guys to stay engaged right now. 11 minutes left to go in this first half. I also need to plug in my trivia quiz. I have a trivia quiz for you guys. It is all new questions, y'all. Pascal Siakam at the free throw line shoots the first and misses. It's off the back iron, so that opens the window just a little bit here for the New York Knicks. He misses the first one. Shout out to Father Time, still on the river. Caden in Virginia. Peter Hahn watching from his Samsung phone. Shout out to Cheryl saying Indian. I'm assuming that's Indiana. Shout out to Yonkers, New York, bro. That's cool. All right, guys. My buddy, Santino is actually originally from Rome, New York. For all you New York fans out there, our right-hand man on this channel. Here's Bryant with the basketball. Let's turn off the stats so y'all can see where the ball is on the court. Basketball in the hands of Josh Hart. Josh Hart gets swatted away. The SWAT team was called out. Watch out. Indiana Pacers with a Euro step. The shot no good. Benedict Mathurin will shoot. He will be fouled. I still have to add the 1 additional point from Pascal Siakam's second free throw. The score is 29-27, and we are going to get a trip to the free throw line right now. Josh Hart got stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, my goodness. By the way, giggity. Okay. Jay Pearson at the car wash, babe. Watching from the car wash. Basketball at the free throw line. Still waiting. So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating. Mathurin knocks down the first one. 10:37 left to go. I'm going to fix my clock here as well. Okay. Mathurin knocks down the first. I'm going to knock back a fistful of sweet tarts here. Second free throw is good. Sugar slam. 31-27. Basketball in the hands of Josh Hart. There's the inbound pass. You know what I've noticed, guys? I commentate better on these games on days that I actually work out and get to the gym. It's the weirdest thing. Anyways, 10:25 left to go. Right passes to Hart. Hart kicks it to the three-point line. Shamet feeds inside, and OG Anunoby drops the hammer here. The two-handed jam there for OG Anunoby. Indiana Pacers have the basketball back. McConnell with the ball right now. McConnell gets the pass poked away, almost stolen here by the New York Knicks. It does go out of bounds. Shout out to Steve Barker in Southwest Florida. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Jeffrey Powell in Naptown, Indiana. I learned just recently that that's actually a real place. There's the inbound pass. Obi Toppin with it. Obi passes this one to Mathurin. Mathurin goes inside the key. He pulls up and shoots. Mathurin scores. 33-29. It's a 4-point game. It's still close. Here is Josh Hart. Josh Hart slowed down before crossing half court. He does get into the front court now. Here's Josh Hart. He passes to the bottom of the screen. Right, looking for an assist, looking for an open man. He finds OG Anunoby. Anunoby at the wing. He is working against Shepard. He will go up and shoot over Siakam. A nice bucket there by OG Anunoby. Very athletic move. And here's TJ McConnell. McConnell in transition. McConnell goes inside the paint. A behind-the-back pass here to Pascal Siakam. Siakam with no spacing there. Not a lot of space will miss the shot. It is now in the hands of OG Anunoby. Anunoby sees the lane. A little step right there, and OG will score again. We're all tied up 33-33. Timeout, Indiana. Woo, let's go, baby. So a timeout has been called. The Indiana Pacers starting to sweat a little bit right here. Shout out to Mary Lou Koo. Mary Lou watching from Jacksonville, Florida. We got Gordon McGriff, excuse me, saying in Yucca. Shout out to Mark Jones in Virginia. Rodney in Philly. Mr. Edits, I see you out there. Russia, a trip. Glenn in Vegas. We got Karina, New Jersey. Ramesh in Nepal. Let's see, Norman, Oklahoma. I see you, Derek. Arcadia, Louisiana. You're all over the place, Dontelis. Chicago at Military Command. Thank you for your service, G-Reg. Shout out to Andrew in Boston, Mass. 02134. Send it to Zoom. Sorry. That's like my childhood favorite show. I loved Zoom. Shout out to Darkwing out in Tennessee. Aguas, te veo, mi amigo. Shout out to all of you guys who are checked into the conversation right now. So, Whalers checks in saying Pacers can't rebound to save their lives right now. Let's see. All right, guys. A lot of comments. Didn't get a chance to read all of them. I'm going to go back to where we are right now. So the gap is going to be a few minutes right there. I see you, Javier, out in Nanuet. I don't know how to pronounce that. San Jose, California for Shalesh. We got Freddie and Cali. Black and yellow, says Mike Cruz. You know what it is. There you go, Dayun, man. Who is new on this channel? So, who is new on this channel? In case you're wondering, we are in the middle of a commercial break. We are tied up right now. The Indiana Pacers have called a timeout. They're down to 5. New York Knicks have 6. Let's end that Q&A. Just a quick request. Dante saying me. Westchester saying me. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. I don't care if they're eggplants. I don't care. Whatever it is. Drop whatever you want, man. Drop your last 5 emojis. Drop your 5 favorite emojis. Drop 5 emojis that describe who you are. Or drop 5 emojis that kind of breaks down your day. Mine would be baby, sleep, workout, lights, camera, action. So shout out to, let's see, we got Tyler Hero saying me. Daymoon saying, Dayun Man saying here. Caroline, I see you. Azul y naranja, gracias mi amigo, un placer. Gracias a toda mi gente. Mira, si eres de la República Dominicana o del Caribe o de cualquier parte de Latinoamérica, apóyame, soportame, and hit that like button, bro. Here we go. We got Adrian. I see you, Adrian. Fist bump to you, my friend. Westchester guy, I see you out there. Jeremy Hottenstein, I just want to be included. I got you, Dr. Jeremy. Dante, I see you. Red, white, and blue, bro. Michael, Michael Domenico, I see you, bro. ASDFG. He just said, I'm going to put my 5 fingers on the left side here and just knock those in. Shout out to you, bro. Who else out here? Newbies out here. We got ASCII. I see you. Why did you have to say eggplant? You could have said thumbs up. OMG. Well, you know. Karina, I see you with the Dominican flag. Dominicano soy. Javier, te veo. Javier Ocampo. Saludos y bienvenidos. Welcome back, guys. Let's get the inbound pass right now. Commercial break is over. Timeout is over. Let's move the basketball up court. Here is Indiana with the basketball. A pass to the bottom of the screen. Pascal Siakam with it. Siakam slows things down. He passes to Nembhard. Nembhard will drive. Nembhard almost losing it. He kicks this one out to Shepard. Shepard to Siakam. Siakam to Obi. Obi will pull up and shoot the straightaway. Trey! Boom, baby! Indiana knocks down the triple. Buries it. Obi Toppin knocks down that shot. Here is Shamet, and Shamet will draw a foul right there. 8:41 left to go. Brandon Inhofer. Brandon Inhofer. I see you. Marcellus saying me. I've seen you in here, Marcellus. Lawrence Jones, welcome, my friend. Brando saying 420 zone, safe zone engaged. Always acceptable here. I judge nobody except for bad performances by NBA players. Here is OG Anunoby. Shot clock down to 3. Anunoby from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by TJ McConnell. McConnell in transition. McConnell steps on the gas. He goes coast to coast, but he loses the basketball. OG Anunoby recovers. Anunoby tries to feed this one over, and it goes out of bounds off the leg of an Indiana Pacer. It is New York Knicks basketball with 8:13 left to go. That stops the clock right there. We get the inbound pass. Okay, rock on. Thanks. Thank you, Brandon. I just wanted to know. 70-inch TV that you're watching on. Okay, bet. All right, guys, there's the inbound pass. Let's start the clock here. Basketball already in the front court now. Wright kicks this one over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart puts his head down, passes to OG Anunoby, and a little give and go. It's back in the hands of Hart. Hart finds Cat inside at the FanDuel logo. The shot clock for the New York Knicks down to 1. He's got to shoot. OG will shoot. That's not going to count even if it goes. That'll be a shot clock violation, and it will be Indiana Pacers basketball. Oh, hey, by the way, I just got invited to officiate and be the back judge for a state championship game for football, indoor football here in San Antonio. It'll actually be in Seguin, but I will be officiating, and I'll put on my stripes. For those of you who don't know, I've been officiating high school football for the past couple of years, varsity football only. Here's Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton lets the 3 fly. Halliburton lets the 3 fly and buries it. It is 39-33. We'll talk a little bit more about that during halftime. Let's start the clock, and let's stop the clock because it looks like a timeout will be called by New York. New York wants to talk about it now. 7:36. All right, guys. So let's stop the clock right now. And let me actually do this. Let's go ahead and plug in my trivia quiz. I'll show you guys really quick. For those of you guys who have never been to this channel before, we like to do trivia quizzes. And I keep everything fresh, right? I keep all of the trivia fresh. Let's make sure. Anyways, we like to have fun. I like to ask some simple questions. This is the one that we asked for last game, obviously. And I asked you guys a simple question. Which NBA coach has the most wins in league history? The answer for this one, most of you guys would guess right that it is Greg Popovich. I think most of y'all know that. But it's not time for trivia yet, and this is not the trivia quiz for today. This is just a trivia quiz, and I will do a trivia quiz at halftime for you guys. Let me go ahead and plug in the right one. This is for Game 6. Fresh new questions, but I'm not going to let you guys see it. So just stick around for halftime, guys. It's going to be fun. If you guys want to stick around and test your trivia knowledge based off of these two teams, by the way, it will be. So this is the way I broke it down. I've got 6 questions that 3 of them are Knicks, 3 of them are Pacers, and then 4 questions about general NBA knowledge. So anyways, let's see. This 70s funk slaps hard, says Mike. All right. A little slap and tickle, Mike. I almost said your name, and that again, God bless America. Shout out to all my Boricuas out there, DJ Rod, DJ J-Rod. I see you out there, Jared. I see you out there, Jared. Who else is out here? Very cool channel, says Westchester guy. I got you, bro. Cheers to you. Fist bumps to you, my friend. Is that why you're working out? To be a top-notch referee? Honestly, dude? Bro, there was, okay, I'm going to go full screen for this. There was one time, I kid you not, bro. I was straight up full sprint, and I thought I was keeping up, right? Because the back judge has an additional 20 yards. But these high school kids are fast, bro. And, like, I'm literally, I'm not backpedaling anymore. Like, I'm no longer back. I literally turned around, and I'm full sprint trying to keep up with the play. And the safety right here, who the corner was the one who got burned. This is a touch. It ends up being a full touchdown play. But the safety is like running with me, and he just smiles at me and goes, and then whoom, just whips right past me, bro. That was so embarrassing, but at the same time, you know, I know my limitations. I'm not about to pull a hammy for a $100 game, which is typically what they pay officials here in San Antonio for a varsity game. If it's like a playoff game, or a game that has X amount of attendance, you actually get a part of the commissions from the door sales. So if it's like a really big game, here in San Antonio, a really big game would be like Clark High School versus, I don't know, Reagan High School or something like that. Those games would be wild. And you would see a ton of people. But anyways, not the point. The point is that, yeah, man, those kids are fast out there. And even though they're kids, at some point, man, I tell you what, Saquon Barkley was, at one point, at some point, Saquon Barkley was a high schooler. You know what I mean? At some point in their career, Justin Jefferson was a high schooler. Patrick Mahomes played Texas high school football here in Texas. You know what I mean? And you never know who you will be officiating one day, someday. We are back from the commercial break with 7:34 left to go. Let's start the clock and get the basketball in the hands here of the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns around the right-hand side. He goes under the rim. He shoots. He scores. There's a bucket for the New York Knicks. The score is 39-35. Shout out to Neon asking us who is winning this one tonight. I don't know, man. Oh, good ball movement here. A pass wide open. Andrew Nembhard. A gifted possession there. He shoots and misses. The basketball poked away from behind. Giggity. Obi Toppin knocks that basketball loose. You got dad strength now, says Preston Nguyen. It's not even the dad strength, man. I think kids in high school, like, they can be bratty, but if they've got good coaches, man, like, they will respect you regardless. Here's Jalen Brunson, who has to fight through a ton of contact and no whistle right there. Basketball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Indiana Pacers with 6:58 left to go. That stops the clock. I'm 20 seconds ahead right now. We will get back to it here. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate you, bro. There's the inbound pass. Basketball in the hands right now of Karl Anthony Towns. He is inside the three-point line. He steps up. He drives. He shoots while falling. That is going to be 2 free throws here for Karl Anthony Towns. And let's bring up the stats for y'all. 6:50 left to go. Towns down on the ground right now. I wonder if he's okay. And you can hear the objections from the Indiana Pacers squad, man. Shoot. All right, guys. The stadium. The Gainbridge Fieldhouse Arena is objecting right now. Karl Anthony Towns is at the free throw line, wincing in pain right here. 6:50 left to go. Let's bring up the stats so you guys have something to look at while nothing is happening. Scroll up just a hair for y'all. OG Anunoby, 8 points in this game. Jalen Brunson with 7. By the way, Karl Anthony Towns does knock down the first of those shots. And Karl Anthony Towns, in between shots, keeps reaching down to hold that left knee. Holding down that left knee, attack the paint, says Mike Silva. That says Mike Sleva. And, yeah, dude. Facts. That's the way that they're going to win. Don't race teens anymore, Unk. I wasn't racing. I was just trying to do my job. Straight up. I was just trying to do my job, and this kid smoked my ass. All right, guys. Basketball is now in the hands of the Indiana Pacers, but the basketball does go out of bounds right now. Or it looks like there might have been a foul right here. 6:42 left to go. We got a 4-second difference between my clock and the game clock on screen. Indiana Pacers 39, New York Knicks 37, and the Indiana Pacers have the basketball right now. We are in the second quarter. Shot clock to 16. Let's start the clock right here on the inbound pass. Basketball in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton shakes and bakes right now. He will be fouled. He tried to make a pass. He was hacked by Josh Hart. Another foul there for Josh Hart. Both teams with 5 timeouts remaining at this point. Good job by Halliburton to get past him and to draw that contact. I don't know if he was shooting. Are they going to call that a shooting foul? It looked like a pass to me, but let's see. They're saying that he was looking like he was going to go up to shoot the basketball. I didn't see that. Maybe a little bit. And what happened here? Off-ball foul right now. Looks like the camera is zoomed in on Mikal Bridges. We got 6:36 left to go. And the camera is zoomed in on Mikal Bridges. Where was the foul? I don't get it. They called that a technical. Halliburton shoots one. They're just giving away points right now. Halliburton shoots one. That is 40-37. What happened here, man? Oh, I saw that. But you know what? I mean, whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to fight that one. Here is Obi Toppin for three. Obi Toppin for three. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here is Jalen Brunson now with it. Brunson in the front court, down by three. New York Knicks looking for a way to level the playing field here. Here's the drive. Brunson still with it. Kicks it to the three-point line. There's a shot for Towns. Towns for three. No good. OG Anunoby almost rebounds. The basketball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton touches the basketball with his foot on the sideline. So there we go. Old school basketball, says Mike Pina. The ref sucks, says Marty. Mike Cruz saying PR like Puerto Rico or public relations. Shout out to Rajitron or Rajiton, no sé. Here we go, guys. Basketball has been inbounded. We got about 6 minutes left to go. Mikal Bridges with it. Kicks to OG. OG for three. OG, no good. Over the back foul this time. And it looks like the New York Knicks. I don't know if Adam Silver called, man. I didn't see the foul there. I don't know if Adam Silver called and was like, hey, we for sure need a game 7. Do what you can. Kay says, I immediately came to Football Nation. Giggity. Sorry, Kay. Okay, basketball in the hands right now of Jalen Brunson. I couldn't help myself. Here we go. Brunson on the move. He steps back and shoots the mid-range jump shot. It rattles the rim, and again, last touch by the Indiana Pacers. I think this one will be inbounded from the baseline. Okay, basketball goes out of bounds right now. No worries, man. I got you. I'm so winning the over on the giggity, says Father Time. Okay, there's the inbound pass. Basketball in the hands of Bridges. Passes this one back to Brunson. Brunson moves. Brunson passes. Anunoby. Anunoby drives. Anunoby step back. He shoots. He scores! Buries the mid-range jump shot. It's a one-point game, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, the Pacers are in the bonus, so the New York Knicks need to tread lightly. There's a lot of time here. There will be a foul, and it looks like it's going to be against Karl Anthony Towns. As I said that, literally as I said that, we are going to go to the stripe because we are in the bonus. So for those of you who do not know the bonus, after you commit too many fouls in one quarter, any foul after that sends the team to the free throw line. So right now, it was not a shooting foul. It was just a regular common foul. But Pascal Siakam will take a trip to the free throw line. He shoots the first of his 2 free throws, and he scores that one. Looked perfect. That was a perfect shot there for Pascal Siakam. Here are the numbers today, guys. I have no idea how many people are watching. I have no idea how many people have liked this video. I have no idea how many of you guys have subscribed to this channel, but we are on a mission, guys. We need to pick up about 20 new subscribers to get to where we need to go. I'm not going to hit it over the head, hit you guys over the head with that. Looks like that second shot for Siakam was no good and rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Jalen Brunson. If you guys find it in your hearts to help a brother out, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if I've had your attention for 5, 10, 15 minutes and you didn't even realize it. Here's the feed inside. Karl Anthony Towns going to lose the basketball right there. It goes out through the baseline. They're going to say it touched Nesmith last, which, yikes, I don't know if I agree with that one either. Let's watch the replay one more time. Here's the fastball. Oh, it was a foul against Nesmith for sure. Nesmith was holding back Karl Anthony Towns. That's definitely a foul for him. And Aaron Nesmith, 5 points, 10 minutes played. He's already got 3 fouls today. So he finds himself in foul trouble early in this game. Checking in for Nesmith now, guys. Checking in for Nesmith now is Walker. So Walker's checking in. Here we go. We get the inbound pass after the foul. New York Knicks with it. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges will draw another foul. This one will be against Tyrese Halliburton. 5:04 left to go. So now Halliburton commits a foul, and now the New York Knicks are in the bonus. So both teams in the bonus. 5:04 left to go. Both teams in the bonus. We go to the free throw line. Can Mikal Bridges knock both of these down? Gordon McGriff saying, please like and subscribe to keep this channel going. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, man, I'm doing a great job. And if you guys have commitment issues, you don't want to subscribe, I can't make you, right? But if you find it in your heart, I'm not even going to say it. Screw it. Let's just get through this quarter. Let's get through this quarter. Let's get through halftime. If you guys are still with me, let's make a deal. Let's do that. Let's make a deal. Deal or no deal. If you guys are still with me after halftime and you haven't subscribed just yet, you'll have to help a brother out. Until then, until we get there, I'm going to shut up about it. I won't say anything else until we get to where we need to go. Andrew Nembhard has the basketball. Nembhard will drive. He pulls up and shoots from the free throw line. It's off the back iron. It goes high up in the air, and it's rebounded this time by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson passes this one over to Brunson. Brunson at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. He passes this one inside to OG Anunoby. OG gets the basketball stripped from him. Andrew Nembhard kicks it back and forth. No look pass. Nembhard passes underneath right here, and the bucket is good for Indiana. That's the first score of the day right there for Walker, and there will be a foul against Nembhard. Nembhard hits Brunson, and Brunson will go to the free throw line after that with 4:35 left to go. So 4:35 left to go. 4:35 left to go. Okay. At Dayoun, man, what did I see? What did I miss? What's going on to everybody in the chat? Welcome, Night Arena. Brunson shoots the first free throw. It is good. It is a 1-point game. Both teams in the bonus. New York 42. Indiana Pacers 43. Brunson to shoot the second free throw here. It says get loud in the stadium. Get loud, Indiana Pacers fans. He shoots, and it's off the front of the rim. It's no good. Rebounded here by Miles Turner. Turner feeds this one over to Halliburton. Halliburton now has the basketball in hand. Halliburton at the three-point line. Cross-court pass, an additional dish right here. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard has it. Shot clock down to 7. Nembhard will pull up and shoot from the elbow. He knocks that one down. A cool-looking shot as it hits both sides of the rim. Inbounding the basketball, the New York Knicks. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson drives. Brunson hangs on to it now. They are down by 3. Brunson feeds inside. No, he doesn't. He drives inside. He loses the basketball. It's stolen. Full court pass. Here we go. Taking it to the hole. There's a dunk for Tyrese Halliburton. 47-42. It is a 5-point game. Brunson at the top of the screen. He passes this one over to Karl Anthony Towns. No foul there. A shoot and a miss. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton coming back. He kicks this one over to right. Kicks this one around, and now Siakam has it. Siakam drops the shoulder. He passes back to Halliburton. Halliburton, the floater, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns pushes this to Anunoby. Anunoby by himself here, waiting for the rest of his team to catch up. Waiting for the rest of his team to catch up. Here's Karl Anthony Towns. Towns at the elbow. He gets double-teamed. Someone must be open if you're double-teamed. Bridges, and a kick to Anunoby. Anunoby lets it fly, but it's blocked by Halliburton. And then he gets the block, drives, and gets the foul. Holy smokes, Tyrese Halliburton, another beautiful block in this game. So, wow. Couple of sick blocks in this game for the Indiana Pacers. Man, we go to the free throw line. Okay, guys, we've stopped the clock right now. We are at the free throw line. Let's move this over here. We are going to get a couple of shots right now for OG Anunoby. 3:02 left to go. Both teams in the bonus, and it looks like we're going to go to a quick timeout. Over/under on the 600 likes. That's the plan, man. Oh, did you, Mike? Sweet, bro. We're actually we've got another video that's coming in. I talked to Santino. We're going to use that same song, but we're going to update the images because we've done so much more from when I created that video a year and a half ago. I'm so excited to create a new theme song for the channel. Anyways, OB1 is a dope nickname. Isn't it, Adrian? Isn't it such a cool nickname? By the way, Obi Toppin, OB1, where's number 1? That's why I love the name. Also, I thought Area 51 was a super cool name. Oh, man, there's all kinds of news from my San Antonio Spurs, bro. I don't know who your favorite basketball team. Feel free to drop that in the chat. Mine is the San Antonio Spurs. Let's find out, guys. Let's ask y'all a quick question. And if I haven't shouted out your name right now, giggity, this is a chance to get the shout out. So, commercial break. Uh-oh. They might turn this over to an offensive foul, guys. Go Spurs, go. Stupid foul is going to kill the Knicks. So that was a shot there from OG Anunoby, but he had his knee up. OG put his knee straight into Siakam's hips right there. And this is going to be reviewed. Who is your favorite NBA team right now, guys? OG Anunoby put his knee into Siakam. He drew a lot of contact right there, and so I think that's what happened. Let's read some of your comments. Go Spurs go. I see you, Boris. Ben saying Pacers. Dan saying Lakers. Nice, Dak. Dak Clan streams. Cool. We got put him in the dirt nap, says Eric Cloud. Lakers says Ernest. Robert Samora. San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs go. Oski saying Celtics, born and raised in Massachusetts. Shout out to you. Let's see. Michael saying Miami. Jeremy saying giggity giggity. Giggity goo. We have a normal shooting motion by the shooter. It's not an offensive foul on the play. It was a challenge by the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers challenge, they lose the challenge. That's what the timeout was, guys. So the Pacers will lose the challenge. Are you guys tracking what I'm saying, or am I just talking to a bunch of blank faces staring at their phones? OG Anunoby went up. It was a normal shooting motion for OG Anunoby. Pascal Siakam tried to get in the way. Siakam will be charged for the foul. Siakam and the Indiana Pacers don't seem to agree with the call, but after watching the review and hearing their explanation for it, it does make sense. So OG Anunoby, down by 5 with 3:02 left to go, will shoot 2 free throws at the line. Shout out to you guys. We got Timberwolves fans in the house. I see you, Rajitran. Is it Rajitran? I need the phonetic spelling, bro. Shout out to Freddie B saying Warriors. Jeffrey saying Pacers. I see you. Michael saying the Knicks. John saying Cleveland. OG knocks them both down, by the way. It's now a 3-point game. Let's turn off the stats, and we'll get back to it. Guys, keep the conversation flowing. Feel free to talk with one another, man. We're building the community, and if you're watching Part of the Nation, if you're watching Football Nation, you're part of the nation. There's a shot for Tyrese Halliburton. We've got an inbound pass right now. They're in trouble. Full court press defense, almost losing the basketball already. Great job by the Indiana Pacers to step on it and put the pressure on every inch of the court. Every inch of the court. Here's the move. There's the pass to the three-point line. The three-point shot is good for Mikal Bridges. It is 40. Oh, they called that a 2-point shot. And on the other end, quickly Siakam drops one. So they're going to call that a 2-point shot on the other end. Here we go. Bridges brings the ball up court. Bridges on the dribble. Bridges in trouble now. He passes this one to Cat. Karl Anthony Towns back to Bridges. Bridges shoots. Bridges scores. Nice give and go. Beautiful movement off the basketball right there by the New York Knicks. Here are the Indiana Pacers and Pascal Siakam. Siakam gonna pass to Nembhard. Almost stripped right there. Nembhard steps up. He shoots from the elbow. It rattles the rim multiple times. An offensive rebound by Indiana. Nembhard for 3. No good. It will be rebounded this time by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns passes this one over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges brings the basketball up court. He passes to Brunson. Brunson is at the 3-point line right now, working against Nembhard. Nembhard in his face. He gets to the paint. He pulls up and shoots. Brunson, an easy little floater for him. It's a 1-point game, and quickly the Pacers pushing the pace, man. The Pacers are playing very fast basketball. It's like I look over to change the scoreboard, and already the Indiana Pacers are getting ready to take a shot. Here is Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard steps back to the 3. A kick to Siakam. Siakam at the wing. Siakam will draw the foul. He will go to the free throw line since we are in the bonus. Exactly 1 minute left to go. Exactly 1 minute left to go. 60 seconds left to go in the first half, and we will go into our trivia game. Shout out to Gary Aldrich saying hello. Shout out to you. JJ Sword. I see you. Deshaun saying Warriors. Hazer 420. I see you with your Lakers right there. Shout out to all of you guys watching this live stream, regardless of who you guys are rooting for. I'm so glad that y'all are here with me today. Thank y'all for watching Football Nation. First free throw will land for Pascal Siakam. Let's turn on the stats so you guys have something to analyze while we are at a dead ball right now with 60 seconds left to go here in the first half. Siakam at the free throw line. Going to get another free throw right here. Michael, I see you. Michael Mullencup. Michael Mullencup saying no chance the Knicks will win. Remember last year. New York is looking good, says Ernest. They are down by 3, though, after that second free throw falls there for Siakam. Down by 3, Pacers 53-50. Let's start the clock, move the basketball up here. Mikal Bridges with it now. Bridges at the Pacers logo. Bridges going to pass this one over, and OG Anunoby burns a man. He feeds this one inside. There's the shot for Cat. The bucket is good. New York Knicks 52, Indiana Pacers 53. 40 seconds left to go. Nembhard in the front court. There's the pass. The basketball rolls out of bounds right here. Who gets it now? 39 seconds left to go. Let me stop my clock. The official was right in front of that. OG Anunoby smacked Halliburton in the face, and there was no whistle there. That's surprising to me. Here is Halliburton, kicks it to Miles Turner, the straightaway tray. Boom, baby! He knocks that one down. Talk about a bucket. Indiana Pacers back up by 4. Shot clock down to 15. Game clock down to 18. Here we go. Basketball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson goes around the top of the screen. He drives, opens the lane, tries the additional pass. It's no good. It's stolen. The fast break. Siakam to the hole. There's a shot that falls for him too. It is 52-58 with 6 seconds left to go. There's the inbound pass. This is the end of the first half. OG Anunoby will pull up and shoot. He hits it. That is it, guys. That is the end of the first half, 58-54. And it's time for our trivia quiz. Are you guys ready? Let's do this thing. All right, guys. I've got some trivia quiz questions for you. I'm going to test your knowledge today on these two teams and some basic NBA stuff. I wonder how many of these guys you guys are going to get right. Let's start with question number 1. This is an NBA question, guys. Who is the all-time leader in postseason double-doubles? Is it A, Magic Johnson? Is it B, Shaquille O'Neal? Or is it C, Tim Duncan? One of these 3 guys has the most postseason double-doubles in NBA history. Who is it, A, B, or C? Well, guys, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, and the answer is Tim Duncan. Magic Johnson actually comes in second, but Tim Duncan, I think it was like 169 postseason double-doubles, and that is the most in the NBA in NBA history. Anybody who guessed C, good job, guys, and go Spurs, go. Question number 2, let's get more relevancy right here. Who is the only player in Pacers history to record a 30-point triple-double in a playoff game? Is it A, Paul George? Is it B, Tyrese Halliburton? Or is it C, Reggie Miller? One of these 3 Pacers legends is the only Pacers player to have ever recorded a 30-point triple-double in a playoff game. And the answer is Tyrese Halliburton. And he did that, like a week ago? Literally making history for this franchise. Believe it was game 2 or game 3. Someone fact check me on that. But it is Tyrese Halliburton. He is the only Pacers player to ever get a 30-point triple-double in the postseason. Let's move on to the Knicks team. All right, guys, who is the oldest player currently on the New York Knicks roster? Is it A, Cameron Payne? Is it B, PJ Tucker? Or is it C, DeLon Wright? One of these 3 guys is the oldest player. By the way, these are the 3 oldest players on the team, but one of them is the oldest. Who do you think it is? Some of you guys are getting this one right. Some of you guys are getting this one wrong. The answer, PJ Tucker, guys. PJ Tucker's been in the league forever. He is 40 years old. PJ Tucker is 40 years old. You guys are right. Well done. Most of y'all got that one right. Love it. All right, guys. No need to explain. He's 40 years old. Cameron Payne, I believe, is 35, and DeLon Wright is also 35. So let's move on to the next question. All right, guys. Which team, this is an Eastern Conference Finals question. Which team scored the fewest points ever in a single game in Eastern Conference Finals history? Was it A, the Philadelphia 76ers? Was it B, the Chicago Bulls? Or was it C, the New Jersey Nets? Sixers, Bulls, or Nets, one of these teams actually scored the fewest points in Eastern Conference history, and it was the 2004 New Jersey Nets, who put up 56 points in an Eastern Conference Finals game. You can see Jason Kidd here with his head down. Anyways, they ended up winning that series. Let's move on to question number 5. All right, guys. Who holds the Knicks record for the most minutes played in a single season? Not in a single game, not all-time record, in a single season. Is it A, Anthony Mason? Is it B, Patrick Ewing? Or is it C, Jalen Brunson? Which of these guys has the most minutes ever played in a single season? James got that one right. Good job, James. Michael also got that one right. Mark got that one right. Mike got that one right. Good job, guys. It is Mace, says Key. Good job. You can see him right here. He did average the most minutes in a single season. I can't remember the year off the top of my head, and I don't have my cheat sheet, but that is the answer to question number 5, guys. We've hit the midway point. Here's question number 6. Which Pacers player holds the franchise record for the most blocks in a single game? In a single game. Is it A, Roy Hibbert? Is it B, Jermaine O'Neal? Or is it C, Miles Turner? By the way, let me pause this right here because the answer is going to be incorrect. The answer to this one, guys, is actually, I'll tell you what the answer is. The answer is actually Roy Hibbert for the most in a single game. The most in a single season was Jermaine O'Neal. Roy Hibbert has the most blocks in a single game. I believe he had 11. Jermaine O'Neal has the most blocks in a single season. So if you guessed A, you are actually correct for that one. That's on me, guys. It is A, not B. It is A. Question number 7. Which player made the most three-pointers in a single Western Conference game? And that should say Eastern Conference game. Another typo. That's on my fault. I'll read this once again. Which player had made the most three-point shots in a single Eastern Conference game? Is it A, Larry Bird? Is it B, Chauncey Billups? Or is it C, Ray Allen? Not Western, Eastern, guys. Eastern. The answer, that's pretty obvious, right? Ray Allen for sure. How many of you guys got that one right? Most of you guys got that one right. Well done. Well done right now. Okay. Good job, guys. Y'all are crushing this quiz. I tried to make it easier for you guys, but we've got a couple questions that might throw y'all for a loop here at the end of this quiz. Okay. Which NBA player scored the most points in a single postseason game? And I typo there too. Is it A, Michael Jordan? Is it B, Charles Barkley? Or is it C, Wilt Chamberlain? A, B, or C? You guys should know this one. NBA question, guys. This is not a trick question. It's who you think it is in a single postseason game. One game in the postseason in the NBA era. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan put up the most points in a single postseason game. Facts, facts, facts. Wilt Chamberlain had the most points in a regular season game with 100 points, but not in a postseason game. Important to distinct. It's an important distinction. All right, guys, which of these movies was released the same year as the Knicks' last NBA Finals appearance? Was it A, The Mummy? Is it B, Bruce Almighty? Or is it C, Independence Day? One of these movies was released the same year that the New York Knicks made their last NBA Finals appearance. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? The answer is A, and this is a very dark picture of Brendan Fraser. But, I guess I don't have time to talk about that one. That's also, what a disaster. We gotta let Santino do our quizzes again. Here we go, guys, last question here. So let's move on to the final question. Which of these late-night TV hosts is an Indiana Pacers fan? Is it A, David Letterman? Is it B, Conan O'Brien? Or is it C, Jay Leno? One of these late night TV hosts is an Indiana Pacers fan. Who do you think it is? A, B, or C? Well, the answer is A, David Letterman. You can see him here. He is an Indiana native. He is from Indiana, and he is at Pacers games often. He is a well-known Indiana Pacers fan. So I thought that would be fun to pull out. All right, guys, so that is all I have for today's trivia quiz. How did you guys do? How'd y'all do out there? 7 out of 7? Yeah, you went 7 and 3. Nice. 7 out of 10 for Boris as well. Well done. I never knew that, says Mike. Good. Did you learn something today? If you did, you know what to do. By the way, did you guys make it through the quiz? Remember, we made a deal. Remember, we made a deal, guys. If you're still here, we said if you guys were still with us that you'd hit that subscribe button, and we got to our goal, 32,000. Let's effing go. Hey-o. High fives to you guys. I wish I had my confetti to pop. I will when we get to 100,000. When we get to 100,000 subscribers on this channel, I will absolutely use some of that confetti from the New Year's Eve that we had like 3 years ago. But you guys did okay. Over 50%, man. I'll take that as a winning score. How did you guys do? How did you guys do? 7 out of 10. Let's see. 8 and 2. Dr. Jeremy got 8 out of right. And Coop got 8 as well. All right, guys. Coop and Jeremy, you are the champs. Congratulations. This is lit, says Steve. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, guys. Let's talk stats now. Amnesia is so bad for trivia. That reminds me of that episode of Futurama. Because I have amnesia. I'm going to get amnesia so hard, dude. Okay. Let's shrink this down. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Again, I still have no idea how many people are watching. I'm scared to look because if it's not as many as I'm hoping for, I don't want to get, bummed out about it. So nobody tell me. Let's just keep this one going. All right, guys, so far in this game, we can look at the stats for both of these teams. Team stats, 58 for the Indiana Pacers, 54 for the New York Knicks. And I'll let you guys read this on your own, actually. I'm going to scroll down. By the way, inside track right now, you can see Knicks on one side, Pacers on the other. I'm going to scroll down just a hair. Look at the three-pointer discrepancy here. That is honestly kind of what I expected, if I'm being honest. Kind of what I expected. But I'm going to let you guys read that on your own. You guys can look at those numbers on your own. I need to do this real quick. 1, 2, 3. Restart. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to do. Back home again. Let's see. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I saw we had 5 Football Nation memberships also given out earlier during the halftime break. And I think, let's see if I can pull it up. No, it's too far up in the comments. My apologies, guys, for whoever shared those. I saw that come through. Thank you for gifting those Football Nation memberships. Pacers are shooting better at the 3. That's big facts out there, Jeremy. Big facts. A huge discrepancy, but there's some other things that we got to look at. So, rebounds. Surprisingly, 17 defensive rebounds there for the New York Knicks, just 10 defensive rebounds for the Indiana Pacers. The battle of the boards is being won clearly by New York. New York getting everything that bounces off the rims. So, taking care of all those rim jobs. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Not going to say it. Not going to say it. Okay, guys, steals, Indiana Pacers do have the advantage on the steals. Blocks, they also have the defensive advantage on the blocks. The turnovers, that's a problem for New York. 9 turnovers versus 5 turnovers here. Giggity, says Javier. He said it for me. He said it for me. No technicals today, guys, but these are the fouls. That's the bottom of the list. Alexis, I see you out there. Thank you for the $2 super chat. McCoy saying from the Philippines, shout out to McCoy. McCoy, ahoy. Okay, guys. Well, those are the numbers for the half. And I guess we could go into some more additional details here, but I'd like to just kind of chit-chat with you guys and talk about, let's talk video games, man. What was your favorite video game? Maybe the most memorable? I heard some people say Final Fantasy out there. I heard some people say Pokemon Stadium. For me, man, without a doubt, low-hanging fruit, says Eric Cloud. That's exactly why I didn't want to say it, Eric. That's exactly why I didn't want to say it. Currently, Dark Souls, Metal Gear Solid, that's a good one. The Legend of Zelda, Link has come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Gone and took her away. That's a cover by System of a Down. It's great. Shout out to Thomas saying bad dudes. Tecmo Bowl says EF NBA Live. Dude, I thought 2K was better than NBA Live. I always thought that 2K was better than NBA Live. Final Fantasy X because of Blitzball for me, Darkwing. But actually my favorite game that I like, the most memorable game for me growing up, Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's right, Hailstorm. That's the one, bro. Conker's Bad Fur Day for me was so hilarious. And even to this day, it's still hilarious. It even got revamped for the Xbox, although it used to be a Nintendo exclusive. Shout out to Glim TJ Forever saying Medal of Honor Warfighter. Okay. I've never played that one, actually. My brother loved God of War, Neon. My brother was huge on God of War. Oh, Gray59, nice name drop. Kingdom Hearts was a classic, bro. Kingdom Hearts was a classic. That was a great game. Fallout 4, I never played any of the Fallouts, so I'm behind on that. Grand Theft Auto, which one, though? Because not all of them are bangers. Not all of them are bangers. Batman, Arkham Knight, that's a good one, too. The Italian Santa Claus, what's good, brother, he says. Resident Evil 2 was that game. Played with the lights off. Oh, my gosh. Did you ever play, Condemned? Dude, the game Condemned, if you try to play that with the lights off, nah, dude. No way. That game will, cannot. Shout out to Eric saying Destiny 2. Dead to Rights, okay. Jackal on Nintendo, never played that one. Hollow Knight, never played that one. Winning 11 plus Guitar Hero, I do love Guitar Hero. Rock and roll for Guitar Hero, hell right. Ashran's Call, never heard of that one. GoldenEye 007 Classic. Borderlands, bro, I actually was, I have a Halloween costume on my YouTube channel where I was one of the bandits. I bought khaki cargo pants and I dyed them bright orange and I wrapped up my arms and I made my own mask for Borderlands. Like, I used to love Borderlands, dude. I used to love Borderlands. All right, guys. So you need to have age requirement for this question. Pokemon Legends ZA, says Night Arena. I'll stick to Pokemon Stadium, honestly. All right, guys. Well, the second half is getting started. That was fun to talk about video games. Let's get back to the game that is at hand, guys. We will bring up the conversation as we'll ask a new question here as the game goes on. Basketball in the hands right now of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton will feed this one over to Siakam. Siakam with it. I asked you guys who you think will win this game. I'm about to ask you guys who you're rooting for. Here is Tyrese Halliburton with it. Halliburton backs it up right now. Halliburton gets the screen from Siakam. He passes this one back to Siakam. Siakam shoots. Siakam scores! There's a bucket. 11:34 left to go. We are 50-50 split right now and still shy of 1,000 votes right here. Here's the move. There's the shot off the glass. It's no good. It's off the rim right there. Moving up court with it, Tyrese Halliburton. It's a 7-point lead. This is to make it a 10-point lead. No good. And it will be short. It was blocked by someone. Mitchell Robinson recovers. Robinson passes to Brunson. Brunson brings the ball up court. Brunson gets around them hard. Brunson at the bottom of the screen. He slowly works his way over. He passes over to Karl Anthony Towns, and the basketball back in his hands. Back to Towns. Towns will drive. Towns takes it to the rack. He gets fouled right there. The whistle comes in. And it looks like Miles Turner saying that he got need as well. Castlevania, nice one. 50-50 split, guys. Who will win this game? It was a perfect, even 50-50 split. Well, let's start the poll. Did he hit him in the where the sun don't shine? Karl Anthony Towns is at the free throw line, guys. For those of y'all who need your stats, I got the stat board up for y'all. Who are you rooting for? Pacers? Knicks. All right, guys. Right now, we have 10:56 left to go. Let me stop the clock. We are at the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns to shoot 2. Towns shoots the first one, and he misses the free throw. So Karl Anthony Towns will miss the free throw. Super Mario Bros. And Miss Pac-Man, nice. Brunson needs to start cooking, man. I will say that. Country Kisses, I see you. Miles saying Pacer Nation. Let's stretch it out. I guess we're not going to need the pump cam today. This is a close game. Karl Anthony Towns, the second free throw. No good. He missed both free throws that he needed to have right there. Pacers moving. Neesmith for 3. Neesmith whips the net right there. Swish. It is a 10-point game. And the basketball in the hands of New York. New York, the light's starting to dim right now. It's not done, but here's Karl Anthony Towns trying to barrel his way through, and he will just lose the basketball with 10:33 left to go. Here are the Indiana Pacers back with the basketball now. Tyrese Halliburton sees the lane. He lays that one up. It's off the back iron, no good, and rebounded by Towns, who passes that one over to Brunson to Bridges to Anunoby for 3, Anunoby no good. A tough rebound by Mitchell Robinson. He does get the board, and he is fouled right now. Good, strong rebound there by Mitchell Robinson. 10:14 left to go. That stops the clock. New York Knicks in trouble, man. New York Knicks in trouble, bro. I think the Pacers might close out tonight. But you know what? There's plenty of time left, man. You never know. Pacers have the momentum now, but we know it's a game of runs. Basketball went out of bounds. We're about to get the inbound pass right there. There it is. It's in the hands of Mitchell Robinson. Robinson to Anunoby. Anunoby will drive. Anunoby will shoot, and he is going to be blocked again. Pacers keep stuffing Anunoby. There's the shot. There's the bucket and the foul. Pascal Siakam gets 2 more points. Wow, 10:02 left to go and 1. And now the Indiana Pacers are making a difference here. A beautiful Euro step by OG Anunoby and a foul against Mikal Bridges. What a move right there. Pacers just taking advantage of this moment. They are at home. They want to close out here. By the way, if the Indiana Pacers win by 30, they definitely gave up the last game to win at home. It's in the script for the Knicks to win, says Thomas Barron. Not yet, says Mike. Not yet, says Mike. Spicy, says Maria. What up, Spicy? I got Spicy right here, dude. I got my tahine with me, as always. Game over, says Mike. Not yet, bro. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. As I take a fistful of my tahine. I literally just pour this stuff straight into my hand, dude. Love it. Okay. Better luck next time, says Sumapat. Still got 10 in the third. Facts. Still 10 minutes left to go, man. It's a 12-point game. We've seen teams come back from worse. Mr. Edit saying that's nasty. It's delicious, bro. Don't knock it till you try it. Let's see. We got 52% Pacers fans, though. 52% Pacers fans in the house. Thomas saying the Knicks are going to win. The Pacers aren't big enough of a market. NBA is a business. Well, I don't know, Thomas. I don't know. You could say the same thing about the San Antonio Spurs when the San Antonio Spurs beat the New York Knicks. I mean, the San Antonio Spurs were... We have played some, I don't know, man. It's taking good with tequila. Indiana versus OKC finals with the flex, says Lance. Bro, I'm telling you, man, all these push-ups in the push-up party, it's undeniable. We're filling out the sleeves, man. That was the goal. We've been exercising. slowly but surely. What up, Anthony? How you doing, homie? Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Ben 10. Shout out to SBY Botek saying bye-bye, New York. Go home and relax, says SBY. Okay. Okay. How's this, guys? What is one food you think is delicious that people hate? I guess tahini for me. What is one food you like that people hate? Be an interesting one. Guac? You hate guac, bro? What? Someone put this man in timeout. Unbelievable. Just kidding. Kimchi? Okay, I see you, Peter Hahn. Sound off nap, says Eric. Sir, if you have old shoes... What? Durian? I've never tried durian. I've been very curious to try durian. Oysters? Bro, nobody... The first time I ever had an oyster, Zach... Dude, nobody ever told me that they taste like what you put on them. And I had also never had horseradish. So I straight up got like a dollop of horseradish and Tabasco on the oyster. And it cleared my sinuses so fast. It was... Oh, gosh. Liver. You're a fan of liver. Buah. Buacala, como decimos ahí en el Caribe. Let's see. Broccoli, says Mr. Edits. That's not too crazy. That's not too crazy. Liver, though. Oh, my goodness. I love hummus, Wester. Westchester saying hummus. The Westchester guy saying hummus. We're at the free throw line, guys. The commercial break is over. Siakam is at the free throw line. I'm going to go ahead and keep reading some of these. Mario Watts, that is one I will agree with. Menudo is trash, bro. Si te gusta la sopa de México, pozole. Pero menudo asqueroso. It's gross. Menudo's gross. And that's from a Latino telling you right now, menudo is gross. Hangover food. You mean instant throw-up food. Yuck. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks now, who find themselves down by 13 with 9 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this third quarter. There's the pass to Karl Anthony Towns. The little give and go back to Mikal Bridges. The turnaround jump shot will fall. It takes a friendly shooter's roll. 2 more points for New York. Basketball stepping on the pace right now. The basketball's going to be lost. It's a steal here for the New York Knicks. Knicks going to have to slowly bring the basketball up court. Nice one, Mario. Menudo. Gross. Upstairs! That's a beautiful alley-oop right there. New York Knicks get 2 more. It's a 9-point game. New York Knicks, the timeout seems to have worked out, especially if they can get one more stop. Tyrese Halliburton finds himself in trouble. He passes this one to Nesmith. Nesmith working on Brunson. Nesmith going to shoot. Nesmith no good. It is rebounded by Siakam, and the putback is there, though. The score is now 69, giggity, to 58. Basketball right here with Brunson. Brunson goes to the top of the screen. He steps back. He shoots. He scores! A beautiful 3-point shot right there. 61 to 69. Basketball with Halliburton. Halliburton with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He goes towards the straightaway. Passes to Siakam. Wide open. Lets it fly. Siakam no good. They're going to let that one go out of bounds. And here we go. So now the basketball should be up here somewhere with New York. I don't know why they're showing a replay in middle of the action, bro. Come on. Here we go. Basketball in the hands of Karl Anthony Towns. Towns at the bottom of the screen. He goes up. He will draw the foul. Is this going to be and one, or is this going to be a travel, or is this going to be a charge? I don't know. It looks like it's a turnover against the New York Knicks. Let's stop the clock right here. They're saying that Towns... They're going to call that a foul against Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if I love that call. Either way, here are the Indiana Pacers. Pacers with the basketball. There's the pass to Nembhard. Nembhard, wide open 3 here. And Bryant knocks down the 3. 72-61. It's an 11-point game with 8:03 left to go. Let's start the clock once again. Jalen Brunson with the basketball as he comes up court. Brunson, a little spin move here. He goes to the straightaway, backing up slightly. Brunson takes the jab step. Brunson will jab again and knocks down the shot here from the free throw line. So, full court pass. Siakam already under the rim. Siakam will go up, and he's going to lose the basketball. Everybody's screaming for a foul. The whistle doesn't come in for a foul, but it does go out of bounds. It's a 9-point game. The New York Knicks was 63. The Indiana Pacers was 72. Banana Laffy Taffy. There's the three-point shot. That shot's no good. Kalon Rose, I don't know that most people think Banana Laffy Taffy's good. But I'm with you. Banana Laffy Taffy is the worst of all the Laffy Taffy flavors. There's a steal right here for the New York Knicks. Excuse me, for the Indiana Pacers, who steal it from the New York Knicks. Andrew Nembhard shoots the three, and boom, baby, they knocked that one down. We're back to a 12-point game. Back to a 12-point game as the New York Knicks were slowly getting their way back into this one. Here is Mikal Bridges, and I can hear it through my headphones. They are screaming defense right now at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse Arena. There's the shot for Towns. Towns wants the foul. He's not going to get it. Here's the basketball being pushed forward. Halliburton feeds to Nesmith. Nesmith kicks it out to the three-point line again. Bryant hits it again. Boom, baby. Let's go. Indiana Pacers force a timeout there. Oh my gosh, what a play right there. Wow. 15-point game. Maybe we will get the pump cam after all. Maybe we will get the pump cam after all. Pajaretes, I don't like those either. I don't like those either. Grape leaves or kibinaya? Are you talking grape leaves like for tabbouleh? Not tabbouleh. What's the other one? Man, I had it at the Lebanese festival. I can't remember. Macaroni pie? I didn't even know that that was a thing. High spicy foods? Oh, dude, give me all the spicy. Give me all the heat, bro. Sauerkraut on sausage link with mustard? I don't like sauerkraut either. My wife is okay with sauerkraut, but she grew up in a German household. I don't like sauerkraut either, Thomas. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll back down. It's with lamb and rice, says Aski. There's one that I was thinking. I can't remember. The grape leaf. The one that's like, they look like, I don't know. They look like, what? I'll have to ask Nadim. I'll have to ask my boy about it. Anybody got a fork, says Eric? Why, you going to stick a fork in the New York Knicks right now? Going to stick a fork in the New York Knicks right now? My grandma used to make it when I was a kid. Nice. Okay. Get wrecked. Frogs are delish. Escargot is really good. Okay. Well, that was fun, guys. That was fun. Pascal Killer Siakam. And you guys were saying that he was mid. Look at him right now. Who's mid now? Who's mid now? Who was the one that said Siakam was mid at the start of the stream? You remember that? By the way, how many of you guys were here since the start of the stream? Raise your hand. I want to give you guys a super special thank you. If you guys were here since the first quarter and you're still with me, let me know. Holly and Jason checking in. What up, Holly? What up, Jason? How are you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back, Holly. Welcome back, Jason. Cheers to you guys. Steve Barker, Justin, I see you guys. Short Man saying me. Shout out to you, Short Man. Fist bumps to you, Bo. FN sometimes is Food Nation. It can be sometimes, for sure. Dolma. That's the one. Thank you, Germ. It's Dolma. That's the one. Thank you, sir. Okay, Fatima has been here. Welcome, Fatima. Is it Fatima or Fatima? I guess different cultures say it different ways. And there's actually a lot of parallels between Spanish and Arabic, which is really, really cool to think. Like, for instance, anybody who speaks Arabic, did you know that the Spanish word for pillow is almohada? I'm sure that might ring a bell for those of you who speak Arabic. First quarter warrior here and here. I see you, Eric. I see you, Nightbot. All game, says Richard. What up, Derek? I see you out there. End of the first, says Country. Nice, y'all. What up? Daddy Beats checks in. Ben L saying, I'm still here. I raised my hand, says Darkwing. What up, Darkwing? How you doing, homie? Had my PC on with your stream, and I didn't tune in till the second. No worries, Sam. Hakuna Matata, bro. Shout out to Javier, first quarter warrior, here end to end. Appreciate you, Mr. Edits. Rodney Miller, fist bumps to you. Dodgers 14, Yanks and Knicks 1. Ooh. All right, guys. So the basketball is now in the hands of the New York Knicks. With 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, here is Bridges. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to have a chance to read all of y'all's hand raises. OG Anunoby wide open for three. It's good. They're going to need those to start falling right now. Good shot right there by the New York Knicks. Here is Andrew Nembhard. Knicks have a very uphill battle to climb, though. Andrew Nembhard almost breaking Brunson's ankles there. A steal. New York Knicks coming back with it. A Euro step, and there's the layup in the bucket. Easy bucket there for the New York Knicks. Nice shot. 10-point game, and the alley-oop for Bryant, not going to fall. Another empty possession for Indiana. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson, a bad alley-oop there for the Indiana Pacers, did not work out. Brunson feeds it inside. The cat and Towns drops the hammer, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. Let's go! I see you, New York. Yo, don't count down the New York Knicks. Drop some respect on that team. New York Knicks with the bucket right there. It's an 8-point game, and there's still way too much time to know. There's still way too much time to know for sure who's going to win this game. What up, Vicky? I see you. Robert, I see you too. Shout out, guys. Thank y'all so much. Been here since the first quarter. See you, Miles Kelly. Shout out to you. Vernice, welcome. I see you out there as well. I was here, says Mario. I got you. Lengua equals gross. Bueno, eso depende en cómo se cocina, porque a veces, ya tú sabes, a veces en una taquería puede ser que salgan bien, pero en otros lugares puede ser que no, pero lengua is very hit or miss, man. It really is hit or miss. All right, guys, where you at, Knicks fans? Where you at, Knicks fans? Ooh-wee. You're my new friend. You're my new friend, Cheryl. Appreciate you. Okay. USU on before you, bro. Oh, facts. USU on before me. No worries, bro. We're here. Hígado liver. That is correct. Well done. Well done, sir. Thank you, NBA on TNT. I don't know why my clock is still ticking. I need to fix that. We have about 5 minutes left to go. That's my fault for being a dummy. We actually have 5:45 left to go, so let's just add 2 minutes to this. Hey, that's way more than 2 minutes. Okay. Let's go back to the action. Basketball in the front court here for Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard shoots another missed shot. New York Knicks can narrow the gap even more here after that missed shot. Here is Brunson. Brunson with it between the legs. He backs up to the Pacers logo. Brunson looking for a screen. He gets it. Brunson for three. Brunson, no good. But it is an offensive rebound by OG Anunoby, and it is back in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to do it himself. He does lose it, but it's back in the hands of Towns. Towns goes up. Towns is fouled. Towns goes to the stripe. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. It'll be faster to go down 5, up 5, and add 4. So let's do that. Perfect. 5:04. That stops the clock. Let's bring up the stats for you guys. Stats over here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Football Nation. Stick around, guys. Let's see how far we can push this channel. We're growing together. Thank you, guys, for being part of our community. This is always so much fun. It is one of the highlights of my day. First free throw will fall there for Karl Anthony Towns. When you do what you love, man, it really doesn't feel like work. There are days where I'm tired and I come up here and I look at my wife and I said, I don't know if I can do this today. But then I get up here and everything is fine. It's like those times where I go out to a karaoke bar and I always say, I don't know if I'm going to sing today, but you put the mic in my hand, bro. I'm going to rip that song. Shout out to Ryan. I see you, Ryan Sappenfield. Welcome, sir. He says, what's up, Mr. Football Nation? Call me Mario, sir. That shot is off the back of the rim. Karl Anthony Towns misses the second of his 2 free throws. That keeps it a 7-point game. Let's start the clock right now. Basketball in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton for 3. Halliburton, no good. It is rebounded here. And cross-court pass. Ryan saying, giggity, giggity. Giggity goose, sir. Here we go. Let's move. There's the drive in the paint. It's poked away by Siakam, who recovers. It is a recovery. Indiana Pacers fast break. There's the dunk. It's a steal and a break, and the score is 80-71. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go right now. Let's add the points for the Indiana Pacers. Move this basketball inbounds. Almost stolen down here, but McBride going to step on it. McBride turns on the speed. He has to back up a little bit. McBride at the Pacers logo. Good screen right there. Here's a shot from three-point land. McBride, no good. And this time it is rebounded by the Pacers again. And here's Bryant. Bryant is absolutely crushed under the rim. And he'll go to the free throw line with 4:06 left to go. Okay. Thank you, Country Kisses, for reiterating. Please, no spamming. Ryan, I already did. Also, let's be respectful of the fact that I'm not a monkey, even though I am wearing the tie. I don't jump to everyone's beck and call right now. We do have a program that's on at the moment. So the first free throw, ladies and gentlemen, for the Indiana Pacers will be good. The score is 81-71. I'm here for the overtime, says TaylorMade. 4:06 left to go. Thomas Bryant knocked down the first. Here comes the second. The second free throw is also good. 4:06 left to go. It is an 11-point game. Basketball in the hands of Josh Hart. Josh Hart to the bottom of the screen. He's in trouble. Pascal Siakam is all over him. There's the pass to Brunson. Hands coming in everywhere, ref. Come on, man. There's got to be a reach and foul somewhere here, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Basketball goes out of bounds. It's last touched by the Indiana Pacers. We are going to have an inbound pass with 3:49 left to go. It's kind of crazy to me. Nembhard literally had his arm wrapped up, ref. How are you blind, bro? 3:49 left to go, and these officials are just letting Indiana do whatever they want to the New York Knicks without blowing the whistle. That was clearly a foul on Nembhard, and it was not called. There's the pass inside. There's the kick to the three-point line. Sidestep and a shot. Looks like whistle comes in early right there. Okay. Alexa saying, then why does broadcaster get obviously way more excited when New York scores? I guess you're not watching the live stream clearly, because we've been definitely shouting boom, baby, every time the Indiana Pacers score. Waiting for the inbound pass right now. Still waiting for it. 3:46 left to go. Here's the move. And this time it looks like there's going to be another issue here, and it's going to be a turnover on the New York Knicks, so it will be Indiana Pacers basketball. Here we go, guys. Moving the basketball upfield right now, or up court, I should say. Passes this one over to Bryant, back to McConnell. McConnell at the hash. McConnell makes the move. McConnell lines up the straightaway. He shoots. He scores. Boom, baby. That's the bucket there for the Indiana Pacers. And quickly, the basketball is inbounded. New York with it. There's the pass over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson waiting, looking for a screen. Brunson gets around, and he drives. Brunson will shoot. Brunson rattles the rim. It's no good. Rebounded by Nembhard. Moving the basketball up court right now. McConnell steps on the gas, kicks it to Siakam. Siakam pump fakes at the three, kicks it to Nembhard. Kicks it over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam the move. Siakam shoots. Siakam rattles the rim. He scores. For anybody who is doubting or questioning that, by the way, I have said since round one that the Indiana Pacers are my dark horse team to win this entire NBA series. So here is right now the New York Knicks. Knicks cross-court pass, a wide-open three. Josh Hart airballs that one. Ugly shot there. Here's the pass to Pascal Siakam. Siakam to Nembhard. Nembhard slows things down. He just hangs on to the basketball. He feeds this one inside to Siakam. Siakam, a spin move, kicks it out to the three-point line. Back to Siakam. Siakam directing traffic. Siakam inside to McConnell. McConnell to Shepherd. Shepherd, the pump fake, the sidestep, the three. No good. Rebounded this time by Josh Hart. Josh Hart brings the basketball up court. Josh Hart will drive. Josh Hart will shoot, and score. And one opportunity here. That takes us back to the stripe. Uh-oh. Josh Hart is shaking his head. I mean, that's clearly a foul, right? Without a doubt. It should be 73 to 87. This makes it a 14-point game. The free throw right now. Let's fix my clock because my clock is off. 2:05 left to go. I forgot to start it earlier. Basketball is in the hands of Josh Hart. Josh Hart to shoot the and one opportunity. Here we go. We are not monkeys. We are great apes. We don't have a tail. That is correct. We are actually Homo sapiens. Homo sapien sapien. Having, evolved from Homo erectus. Giggity. Here we go, guys. Basketball is under the rim. And we're moving the ball around right now. T.J. McConnell at the straightaway. T.J. McConnell looking for an opening. McConnell goes to the corner here. He passes over to Siakam. Siakam against Josh Hart. Shot clock down to 5. A spin move. Shot clock down to 3. Siakam shoots. Siakam off the rim. No good. Bryant with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Shepherd kicks it back to Siakam. Siakam over to Nesmith. Nesmith at the straightaway. He drives. Doesn't like the look. Kicks it to McConnell. McConnell was open. Said, I don't want to take the shot. They're just taking their time. There's a three-point shot from Bryant. No good. Rebounded here by the New York Knicks. Knicks with the basketball at the bottom of the screen. Here is McBride. McBride shakes and bakes. McBride drives and a big swat there. Oh my goodness. Bryant with an absolute block right there. Oh, snap, bro. Oh my gosh. That is so many amazing blocks that we have seen today by the Indiana Pacers. So many beautiful blocks today by the Indiana Pacers. Either way, that's a block and a foul, but the rejection, oh man. I wasn't even the one who was rejected on that shot, and my feelings are hurt. Anyways, at the free throw line right now, Miles McBride takes the first shot. Miles McBride was stuffed by Bryant. But either way, 12-point lead, 55 seconds, says Ed. No spoilers, please, Ed. Don't want to have to do anything like that. Basketball in the hands right now. It's part of our community guidelines, y'all. It is for sure in our community guidelines, no spoilers. Here's the basketball in the hands of McConnell. McConnell with the basketball now. He kicks it out to the three-point line. Siakam feeds to McConnell. McConnell loses the basketball. Here's the basketball being pushed forward by the New York Knicks. The kick to the three-point line. The shot from McBride. It's good! McBride knocks down the shot. 55 seconds left to go, and the score is 75 to 87. But the whistle, it looked like McBride was at, I don't see his foot on the sideline. Whoa, challenge that. Ref, what are you talking about? What? Dude, he was not on the sideline when he caught the basketball. What are you talking about? Are you blind? End of the, I'm writing that down, and another one that I have to write down because that is clearly a three-point shot for Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin knocks it down, but it should be 78 to 90, not the other way. This is crazy, guys. There's the shot. There's the foul. You're going to blow the whistle here. I cannot believe that the official said that he was on the sideline. By the way, Josh Hart is face down on the court right now. Josh Hart was fouled. He got smacked in the face right there by Obi Toppin. He absolutely hit him on the schnoz, right on the nose. Obi Toppin swatted this one and hit him in the face. Ugh. That looked like it hurt. This might go down as a flagrant. Okay, guys. So 31 seconds left to go. Josh Hart just now getting picked up. By the way, the New York Knicks are in the bonus with 31 seconds left to go for whatever that's worth. Okay. So let me explain what had happened earlier. So they're going to review this one right there. Obi Toppin hit Josh Hart in the face on the shot. Josh Hart just got up. We're going to get a couple of free throws. This is an official review to see if there is a flagrant foul, if this constitutes a flagrant. The officials are going to take a moment to review. Here's what happened earlier. I'm actually going to turn off the scoreboard for just a moment, because we had a cross-court pass earlier, New York Knicks going this way, remember? A cross-court pass down to the bottom here, and they blew the whistle. The official came in and said he was on the sideline. They showed the replay, and he was clearly not on the sideline when he caught the basketball. So that blows my mind. That blows my mind that the officials were trying to stick a fork in New York right now. And I think that's a flagrant foul for sure, man. He wasn't playing the basketball there. He was just trying to stop Hart from scoring. I think that should be a flagrant. I think we'll get 2 free throws and the basketball here. Okay. So Obi-Wan using the force, but a little too much force. Waiting for the call. It would be 2 and the ball. So let's see what happens. Here's some stats for you guys. You guys can see the stats for the day. 30 seconds left to go. Activo desde la República Dominicana. ¿Qué onda, Lince? This play does not meet the criteria for a flagrant foul. I hate it. I hate everything about that call. I hate everything about that call right now. And again, I have low-key been rooting for the Indiana Pacers because I did say they were my dark horse team. And the fact that that is not a flagrant foul seems to me like it is garbage. Garbage call. Garbage call. Garbage call. Okay, guys, we're at the free throw line. Josh Hart about to shoot the first one right now. First free throw is good. It's 76-90. I think what was a terrible call. The Indiana Pacers defense has been fantastic. I'm not going to take anything away from that, and they deserve every point that they have. But the New York Knicks have been robbed multiple times in this game by the officials, and it's kind of hard to watch, man. It's kind of hard to watch. All right, guys, basketball in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. 30 seconds left to go. Basketball moving forward right now. Here is Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton gets stripped. Basketball now in the hands of Josh Hart. Josh Hart goes up, and it looked like it was going to be an alley-oop, but the possession ends up being empty. 12 seconds left to go. I'm not going to start the clock now. Halliburton goes up and knocks it down. 10 seconds left here. The dunk is there for the Indiana Pacers. The basketball in the front court. 5 seconds left to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the shot. That's the end of the quarter. No good. And the score is 92-77. A 15-point hill that needs to be climbed right here by the New York Knicks. Let's see if it'll happen. Well, we've got time, man. We got time. We got plenty of time. So let's see. Where am I at here? Thought I had... here it is. Okay. We got about 1,400 people watching this live stream with us right now. How are we still at just 359 likes? Ladies and gentlemen, I hate asking for it, but I think we need to ask for it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, guys. We're sitting at 360 likes. How many of you have been here for 5 minutes? How many of you have been here for 10 minutes? 15, 20 minutes? How many videos on YouTube do you watch for 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes? You're watching one now. If you're one of those people, out of the 1,400 people in the chat right now, hit the like button. Hit that like button, because the last thing you want is for this channel to disappear. And I know I have to say it every live stream, man. I have to say it every live stream, but we got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, bro. That's JV numbers right there. There we go. We just hit 400. We should be closer to 500 at this point, and we should hit 600 by the end of this live stream. Okay. 92-77, 15 points left to go. It's the government, says K Blanco. 14 hundo, says the Italian Santa Claus. That's it, man. We are live right now. We are here. We are in San Antonio. Let's get to those varsity numbers. That's right. We need a passing grade. Technically, a passing grade would be 70%, and that would be 700 likes. I don't know if we're going to pass this test today, but we'll try. We'll do our best. If we can get to 600, I will not ask again for the rest of this stream. Shout out to all my Dominicans out there. If you see my cousin, Yubelkis Peralta, on your Instagram feed or on GTV and Het TV, mándale saludos a mi prima. Literalmente mi prima. Dude, my cousin has like 3 million Instagram followers. What the fuck? Yeah. My cousin Yubelkis Peralta, she literally has like 3 million Instagram followers. Kind of crazy. I can't get over that first game. Knicks really have to research why the hell they could possibly blow that game without controlling the ball. Let's see, guys. Let's read some of y'all's comments out here. Yeah, 3 milli, Diggs. It's kind of crazy. Like, blew my mind when I saw that. Okay. 3 quarters. No worries, Miles. Eso pasa, dude. It happens. I feel like we just got to remind some people sometimes. All right, y'all. So, Jalen Brunson losing the basketball time and time again, man. A lot of turnovers today. 14 turnovers today for the New York Knicks. Meanwhile, just 9 turnovers today for the Indiana Pacers. Fourth quarter about to get started. These are some of the additional stats, guys. You can see the numbers over here, the ones that you can't see from earlier. We are still in between the third and the fourth quarter. Let me shrink this down a little bit and bring this up. You can see the total number of rebounds. New York Knicks getting the rebounds, but they're not scoring the points. They cannot buy a bucket from three-point land. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers shooting 53% from three-point land. Checking in right now is Wright with the basketball. He's working on TJ McConnell. He passes that one to Shamet. Shamet on the court out there with Wright as well. He passes this one over to OG Anunoby. Anunoby with it. 11 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the first. 11:44 left to go in the first. I'm going to start the clock, and we're going to leave the stats up for just a few moments. There's a shot that falls for Karl Anthony Towns. It's 79-92. 79-92, and the Indiana Pacers are up by quite a bit. There's a steal. OG Anunoby goes up, and Anunoby takes the dunk right there. And we have an injured Indiana Pacer on the ground right now, and he was down for quite some time. It's an 11-point game. Let's see what happened here. We might go back to another commercial break. Walker with his back on the ground. He could not get up under his own power. Oh, no, that left ankle. Yeah, I don't know that he'll be coming back. Dude, ankles don't bend that way, bro. Yikes. On the, I guess, bright side, it's not one of their starters. But Walker is probably not coming back to this game, guys. He's a small contributor in this one. He has 1 rebound, 2 points, but it doesn't matter. They may need him as the series goes on or as, we go up against OKC. Hopefully it's just a minor sprain or something, but if he can't put any weight on that thing, the way his ankle bent, fuck. That's bad, dude. That's awful. Mario, am I going to have to spam the chat? Why, Val? What happened? What did I miss? No, Hakuna Matata. We'll let it fly. It's probably guacamole, says the He probably had guacamole. He probably had a bowl of menudo and guacamole on the side. But it looked bad. It looked pretty bad. We'll see him next season, says Hailstorm. Yeah, that was pretty rough, man. So, let's see if Walker will come back. We are in the middle of a commercial break. It is definitely a commercial timeout, a break right now from the action. Nothing is happening on the court. My clock is still ticking, so let's get that fixed right now. Go back up to where we're at. Stop the clock. Where's the pit crew, says Saul. Man, I did that before. It took a year to recover, says Coach East. All right, guys, tell me your worst injury. Let's talk that. We just saw an injury happen. Tell me about your worst injury. I've shared my story before about my cutting my leg open and staring into like the yellow fat of my leg. Tell me about your worst injury, if you want to, obviously. You got shot 7 times, dude? Oh my gosh. 50 Cent out here, bro? Bro. I'm looking at your photo right now. That's a tough guy, bro. Never been shot. Definitely don't want to get shot. That's for sure. Let's read some of these comments. Let's talk war stories. Let's swap some war stories, guys. Okay. Steve Barker saying back. What up? Tore ACL and MCL. Both. Does your leg, like, are you all right? Let's see. The wrist clean into. Oof. Oof. Who got hurt? We just saw a personnel swap, so we definitely have a man coming off the court. He's not out there. It was Walker. Walker was hurt, guys. Walker got hurt on the play. His ankle folded in ways that ankles should not fold. Broke my right arm. Okay. Broken wrist. Oh, gosh. My gosh. Surgery. Left knee replacement. Left hip replacement. I don't want to watch that again. Oh, he can. He's basically being carried into the locker room. He can barely put any weight on that. He is out for sure. All right, guys, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the hands now of Pascal Siakam. Let's start the clock. Obi Toppin with it now. Obi passes to McConnell. McConnell stops in his tracks. Now he moves. McConnell at the straightaway, kicks it to Toppin. Back to McConnell. McConnell to the right. McConnell to the rim. McConnell, no good. He gets the rebound, but he's on the sideline as he gets his own rebound, and that is going to be a turnover, Indiana. It is an 11-point game. Gary Mack broke my left leg in 2 places. Ouch. I've never broken a bone. I kind of did. I fractured my hand. I got a boxer's fracture. There's the pass. Shamet feeds this one over to Anunoby. Anunoby back to Shamet. Shamet on the move. Shamet kicks to the bottom. The 3-point shot for Wright is no good. Josh Hart gets the board. Josh Hart will put it up. Josh Hart not able to score. It is rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam to McConnell. McConnell on the move. He pulls up. Doesn't like it. He passes to Siakam. Siakam against Wright. 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Play clock down to 10, or I keep saying play clock like it's football. Here we go. I'm trying to get myself back into my back judge stuff. There's a blocking foul. It's going to be and 1. OG Anunoby goes through the block right there, and we're going to get a trip to the free throw line, the bucket and the foul. 83-92. It's a 9-point game. A free throw here will make it an 8-point game, and we've got ourselves a game. Will this game go into overtime? What do you guys think? Will this game go into overtime? Sí or no? I like how you use the basketball. Well, thank you, Chris. We are at the free throw line, so let's bring up some stats for you guys. And Anunoby misses the free throw, a must-have free throw. They cannot keep missing free throws right now. It is killing this team. Here is Obi Toppin. Obi goes up. Obi will shoot and miss. Josh Hart rebounds. Josh Hart drives, kicks it to Wright. Wright for 3. Wright, no good. Another missed shot. A full court pass to Obi Toppin. No transition defense by New York. Doesn't matter. Obi is hacked. Obi will go to the free throw line with 9:54 left to go. So 9:54 left to go, and we go to the stripe now. Scroll down just a hair. Purple doo-doo, says the Italian Santa Claus. Okay. How many of you guys have been here before? How many of you guys have not been here before? How many of you have been here before? I guess that's not really relevant right now. I was just curious. I'm thinking out loud. Indiana Pacers knocked down that one. The score is 83-93. It's a 10-point game. If needed, guys, we will have game 7 on Monday. And then if we have the winner, and the winner is the Indiana Pacers today, then on the 5th, it is on the 5th that we will have NBA basketball for the finals. So the finals will start on June 5th, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll drop the schedule here shortly. Here's the move. Jalen Brunson Gets a screen right here. Brunson passes over to Shamet. Shamet for three. Shamet no good. All these three-point shots are hurting them. They're trying to get back chunk plays. All they need to, they keep shooting threes, and it's not working. McConnell for three. McConnell also no good. A 2-point bucket would go a long way here, New York. Stop trying to shoot that three-point shot. A 2-point shot would go a long way right here. Here's the pass to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going to drive. There's going to be a block right there. It's a block. And Nesmith is scraping his way. Getting up off the court. Is Nesmith okay? He's all right. A collision there with, looks like a collision there. And we go to the free throw line here as well. So Karl Anthony Towns now back at the stripe. Towns to shoot the free throw. Christopher NG saying Brunson, he should try to take over. That's what I'm saying. Stick a spoon in them. I'm just saying, man. Bueno, Frankie Montero, yo también pienso eso, pero a veces no pasa, tú sabes. Si me quieren contratar, bueno, no le voy a decir que no, pero tampoco no me están mirando en este momento. First free throw is good right now. It's back to a 10-point game. Karl Anthony Towns to shoot another one. Nesmith comes off. Nesmith holding that left knee. There were some knees that collided. Val just trying to remind everyone that we're trying to get to our goal of 600 thumbs up on this live stream, and we're about 150 short. We're about 150 short. Here we go, guys. Karl Anthony Towns shoots the second free throw. That free throw is no good. That free throw is off the mark. It is rebounded this time by the Indiana Pacers. Pacers with it. There's Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton at the three-point line. He backs up to the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Goes to the right, bottom of the screen. Passes to the top of the formation here. Here is Andrew Nembhard at the top elbow. He shoots. He sinks the shot. It's a good bucket there for Andrew Nembhard. Basketball now in the hands of Karl Anthony Towns. He gives this one over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson against Nembhard looking for a screen. He's across the Pacers logo right now. And there's going to be a foul right here, another foul against the Indiana Pacers. That will be an inbound basketball. So we'll get the basketball inbounded here. About a minute has been shaved off again. Get Shamet out, bruh, and bring back Robinson and Bridges. All right, y'all, here is Brunson. Brunson and Shamet. Brunson loses the basketball, though, and there's an easy layup for Nembhard. Oh, my goodness. It's become a 14-point game just like that. Here is Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet met by a lot of Pacers resistance, and another reach and foul. Not going to be a whistle here. The officials just don't care about the reach and fouls today. Here is the move. There is the drive. There is the shot. Karl Anthony Towns gets the difficult layup right there. A diving layup by Karl Anthony Towns. 7:59 left to go, and that basketball goes out of bounds right here. 7:58 left to go. OG Anunoby touches the basketball last. It will be Indiana Pacers ball. Okay, El Gato, no more three, says El Gato. Wow, says Hill. Wow. Pacers 123-99, says Miles Kelly. 7:57 left to go. Score is 98-86. Pacers looking to close out today. There is the inbound pass. Going to start the clock right now with 7:50 left to go. A pass to Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton backs up. Halliburton using the screen by Miles Turner. He's at the straightaway. He drives. He shoots. He scores. There's the bucket. And we have triple digits here for the Indiana Pacers. Now the New York Knicks are in trouble, down by 14. Brunson, the reversal layup is good. Brunson, hey, way to check back into the game, homie. Brunson with 88 points right now for the New York Knicks. Obi Toppin lays it up and in. Quick transition bucket, 102-88. The New York Knicks shooting too many threes. They're trying to get back. That's not what they're good at. They really need to focus on getting the points in the paint, and it's not working right now. There's the feed to Mikal Bridges, and he goes back to the three-point line. He casts over to Brunson. There's an illegal screen, and it's a turnover. Indiana Pacers basketball. Where are my Pacers fans at? It's time, Pacers fans. We have 7:07 left to go. It's time to find my Pacers fans. Drop your yellow hearts. Your blue and yellow purple pills. I've been to Mushroom Mountain, but nothing compares to these. Here we go, guys. There's the pass over here, the pass over there. Here's a pass, there's a pass. Everybody gets a pass, and Miles Turner will finish the play. It's another bucket for the Indiana Pacers, 104-88. Jalen Brunson passes this to Towns. Towns at the straightaway. Towns trying to find an answer here. The Pacers, though, not giving an inch. There's a foul. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the stripe with 6:38 if he can knock these down. Pacers fans coming in hard. I see you out there, Ben, Steve, Anna. I see you, Val. I see you, Cheryl. We got Miles Kelly out here. We got Baseball King with the money, Robert Zamora. I see you, Pacers all the way, says Jesus. Indy, baby, says Lance. Let's go, Frankie. Let's go, Steve Barker saying rings. Oh, I left my rings. We were working out in the garage. I actually left my wedding ring in the garage. Shout out to the disc golf. Shout out to Blueberry White. He says he likes to sing, so we call him Barry White. What up, Blueberry? Welcome back, homie. Stephen A. Smith and the world will say first game crap was the reason. Whatever, man. Stephen A. Smith is a clown. Let's go, says Steve. Let's go, Steve. Pamela, I see you out there as well. OKC says, well, hey, man, OKC is watching. OKC is waiting. Here is the free throw. Karl Anthony Towns does knock them both down. That will help, but they are down by 14 with time dwindling. The time is not on their side right now, and they need to get some defensive stops like they did in the last game, but the Indiana Pacers are just shooting the basketball lights out right now. Tyrese Halliburton, another easy shot for Tyrese Halliburton. The New York Knicks defense just absolutely collapsing. Here is Halliburton. Here is Brunson. Brunson shoots. Brunson scores quickly. Now he's getting into the stat column. Halliburton brings the ball up court. Halliburton working against against Bridges. Halliburton, a little euro. Halliburton lays it up. Halliburton gets 3 bounces off the rim before it drops, and it's good for Tyrese. The basketball pushed forward. Here is Josh Hart. Feeds it to Towns. Towns, a desperation 3. It's no good. It's rebounded by Hart. Another desperation 3, and Anunoby no good. The putback is there for Towns, though. 94-108. Full court pass down to this side. Another pass and a pass to Siakam. Siakam gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton going to slow it down. He pulls up. He passes to Siakam. Siakam gets stuffed this time. OG Anunoby gets the block. 5:25 left to go. A much-needed defensive block right there, but it still will remain Indiana basketball. Siakam definitely got stuffed on that one. Good block by OG Anunoby. They are just trading buckets, Felipe. No defense at all, man. The Italian Santa Claus saying they just poo-pooed the bed. Reese's. White Reese's or chocolate? Regular chocolate, bro, every time. White chocolate is good, but it's just sugar. It's just like milk and sugar. Here we go, guys. The pass over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam for 3! No good! And they're going to call an over-the-back foul right here against who? Josh Hart against Brunson. It's against Brunson. It's an over-the-back foul. 5:18 left to go. It will stay Indiana Pacers basketball. 5:18. I'm going to start my clock. There's the inbound pass. And now Halliburton will control the pace of this game. Halliburton passes to Shepard. Shepard pump fakes, gets a man off his feet, kicks it to Bryant. Bryant pump fakes, gets a man off his feet. Movement right here. Shot clock down to 2. Halliburton shoots from the free throw line and knocks it down again. It's a 16-point game. Indiana Pacers in full control right now. Here is Brunson. 5 minutes left to go in this one. Time not on the side of the New York Knicks, but you never know. Great defensive effort here by the Indiana Pacers. Brunson for 3. A desperation 3 off the rim, rebounded by Halliburton. Directing traffic, marking this one. Guys, I think it's going to just about be over here for the New York Knicks. These guys look like they're out of gas. They look like they're out of spirit. There is a block right there by Mikal Bridges. It doesn't matter. It's recovered by the Indiana Pacers. So even if they get a blocked shot, they can't come up with the basketball. Here's Nembhard. Boom, baby! It is 113-94 with 4:20 left to go. Stops the clock with 4:20, and for some of you guys who don't smoke, it might be time to load one up. Roll one up, because that's the only way you're going to forget this loss. I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints a night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. Anyways, I don't. I'm just trying to be cool. I'm just trying to be cool, man. Anyways, guys, I think this is just about done. 4:20 left to go in this basketball game, man, and that's the only way you guys are going to forget this one. Especially if the Indiana Pacers lose. Oof. Especially if the Indiana Pacers find a way to lose this game. Another super chat coming in from our friend Neon saying Pacers are ready for OKC. They sure look that way. Thank you, Diggs. Ben 10 saying it's already rolled up. Freddie B saying I just did. Y'all do you, man. Pick it, pack it, fire it up, come along, and take a hit from the... Anyways, I'm not going to get myself in trouble here. We got people watching this live stream. We got kids watching this live stream, so it's better to not be a bad influence on people. We do have kids watching this live stream. We got some young bucks out there. Shout out to the young ones. Shout out to those of you who are watching this live stream. Appreciate you guys. Cole saying I'm a kid. Well, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. These kids don't need to know any of that stuff. These kids don't need to know any of that stuff. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. What about that Cypress Hill, man? What do you know about that life? What do you know about that life? Your stream was good, says Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. I hope you do come back. I will be live, ladies and gentlemen, for every game for the remainder of this postseason. Also, if you want to see some of my other content out there on YouTube, guys, I do encourage you guys to check out my videos. My most recent video is a piece on the Dallas Cowboys. The one prior to that was the Denver Broncos. We've done one for the Las Vegas Raiders. We've done one for the Baltimore Ravens. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we are in the middle of a commercial break. For those of y'all who also enjoy football, I will be live for the football season. Of course, you are watching Football Nation. And my name is Mario Manuel. Thank you guys for watching. But these are the games that I will be covering. I will literally be covering this game, this game, this game, and that one. Beam, bomb, boom, bomb, beam, boom, bam. However it goes. Whatever they said. Chris, appreciate you, bro. So these are all the other games that will be happening at the same time. I just wrote a piece about the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you're a Steelers fan, you're not going to like what I have to say about it. Sorry in advance. But I did cover the Raiders. I did cover the Patriots. This is actually one of the only other games that I would consider covering, or this one. So I probably, let's be real, I'll probably cover the Lions and the Packers. But the Patriots and the Raiders game would be a very good game to cover. All right, 4:20 left to go, guys. Let's go back to the head-to-head. That is just week 1. I plan to cover all 32 NFL teams this year. We only missed 4 teams last year. There were only 4 teams that I didn't cover last year. There's a 3-point shot for OG. OG knocks it down. They needed that one, 97-113. 4 minutes left to go in this basketball game. Let's get the clock started here. Tyrese Halliburton in the front court now. Halliburton with it. Halliburton to the bottom. He feeds inside to Obi, who drops the tomahawk. Boom! Oh, my goodness. What a dunk right there by, I bet his rotator cuff hurts after that one. What a hammer. What a drop, man. Here's the pass. And OG Anunoby, another 3-point shot. It's blocked again by Obi Toppin. Obi is just like living on blocking OG Anunoby. And Anunoby keeps getting stuffed like a turkey. Play after play, transition basketball, and it looks like Siakam is going to be fouled down on this end of the court. So 3:24 left to go. 3:24 left to go. All right, y'all. That counts as a song, says Father, says Germ. Where are we at with that? We are 80 thumbs up away, guys, from reaching our goal of 600 likes. If you guys are out there and you are entertained, you know what to do. Pascal Siakam is at the free throw line. For those of you guys who need the stats, let's bring those up. Stats over here, y'all. You can see all of the numbers. OG Anunoby, 24 points today. Karl Anthony Towns with 22. Pascal Siakam knocks that one off the back of the rim. No good. Siakam with 27 points today. I got to stop my clock because it's ticking right now, and it shouldn't be. 3:24 left to go. 3:24 left to go in this basketball game, and the New York Knicks in desperation mode, down by 16. Down by 16 right now. I don't know if there's any way for them to get back. Pascal Siakam does knock down the second shot, so they're down by 17. Full court press defense still here for the Indiana Pacers. Great defensive effort today by Indiana. It's shown in the stat box. Here's a three-point shot for Brunson. Brunson, no good from three-point land. That's it, guys. I'm going to say that this is just about done. We are going to see an Eastern Conference champion, a stolen basketball here. Here is a stolen basketball that goes out through the baseline with 2:59 left to go. So we have 3 minutes left to go, guys. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left to go. There is the inbound pass. Karl Anthony Towns with it. Towns in trouble. He is double teamed. Towns feeds it inside. Almost stolen. Here's the pass. Mikal Bridges for three. No good. It will be rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton brings the ball up court. Start my clock again. Halliburton brings it up. Halliburton shoots. The alley-oop for Obi Toppin is there. And Obi gets the oop. And it looks like it's still a 19-point game. Oh, my goodness. The three-point shot not going to fly. He's going to pass this to Towns instead. Towns under the rim. He is fouled right now. They're saying a turnover, no foul. It's a turnover, and the Indiana Pacers get the basketball back. I love it. I love it when I'm right, man. I knew that the Indiana Pacers were going to go all the way in this series, and they sure did. I knew it from the day that they blew out the Milwaukee Bucks that this team was a team that everyone needed to be worried about. I had no concerns when they went up against the Cavaliers. Obi Toppin lets the three-point shot fly. It is rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges brings the ball up court. Mikal Bridges gets the screen from Towns. He passes this one to Anunoby. Anunoby will drive. Anunoby will shoot. There will be a block. That could have been a goaltend, but they're not going to blow the whistle there. They were saying that the basketball was on the way up. There's the pass. Halliburton to Nembhard. Nembhard to Siakam. Siakam gets stuffed right there. There will be a foul, 99-118. Shout out to all of my Pacers fans who are still here. Knicks, time of death, tip-off. Oof. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the way that it's been. Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers, man. Hope my Giants can get the chip this season. Giants, the New York Giants, Frankie? I don't know, man. Yeah, and the New York Knicks are throwing in the towel, guys. The New York Knicks, you can see the personnel change. Siakam shoots the free throw, and we've got a bunch of bums out here now. The Knicks have officially given up. The Knicks have officially called it quits, guys. First free throw will fall for Pascal Siakam. Everybody on their feet in Gainbridge Field Arena right now. Gainbridge Fieldhouse Arena, all applause. You can see the Knicks are done. The Knicks are done. So the Indiana Pacers will go on to take OKC, man. Let's see if my dark horse can actually go all the way. Let's see if my dark horse team can actually go all the way. All right, guys, basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks. No need to have this chart up anymore. Appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with me. A three-point shot will fall right there for the New York Knicks. The score is 102-20. 102-20 now. The clock is still hot with 1:35 left to go. Tyrese Halliburton still out there. He gets the screen from Siakam. He pulls up and passes to the three-point line. Obi Toppin back to Halliburton. Halliburton to Shepherd. Shepherd inside to Siakam. Siakam, the mid-range jump shot, nails that one. Easy bucket there. So, well, guys, I apologize to all of the New York Knicks fans. My apologies to all Knicks fans. What on earth was that? What a shot. New York knocks down the three-point shot. 105-122. Let's make sure my clock is right and my scoreboard is right. 1 minute left to go. Bring in the scrub, says the Italian Santa Claus. That's it, man. That's it. We're also going to get a 3-ball that flies here. Thank you guys for subscribing to this channel. A bomb! Wow! Tyrese Halliburton from 1.5 miles out from the parking lot shoots that shot, knocks it down. It is 125. The shot under the rim, no good. There will be a whistle right now. Doesn't even matter. In the bonus, we're going to go to the free throw line with 47 seconds left to go. The official should just let it slide at this point. For what it's worth. Man, the fat lady is about to sing. What do you mean, man? She's already in the second act of this concerto, bro. The fat lady's already been singing. Tyrese Halliburton from outer space, bro. What a shot there. Here we go. The free throw. The free throw is no good for the New York Knicks. That free throw off the back iron, just a problem here. When is game one? Game one will be on June 5th, guys. Game one, OKC Indiana Pacers, June 5th. I will be live. That's a Friday, by the way. Friday night will be game one, and then there will be no basketball Saturday or Sunday. Game two will actually be on Monday, the 8th. So Monday the 8th will be game one, or game two. Second free throw also no good. Indiana Pacers rebound, 44 seconds left to go. The entire arena in a standing ovation right now. Of course, we are going to get a turnover. This is probably just going to be a shot clock violation. No need to worry about any of this right now. This should just be... It should just be a shot clock violation. Look at the basketball back to New York. McConnell has no problem with that one. Let's read some comments, guys. Anybody got any last things they want to say while this clock is ticking right now? You're welcome, Lionheart Fitness. It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. I agree with that the Pacers are better than the Knicks. I mean, they were not supposed to. The Knicks weren't supposed to even be at Game 6 right now. I thought it was going to be done by Game 5, but hey. New York in 7 says so, Boston. So, guys, this is it. This will be it. There's a three-point shot for Shamet. He does knock it down. Three-point shot for Shamet for whatever that's worth. This is it, guys. That's the final score. And this game is done. The New York Knicks are eliminated. The Indiana Pacers go on to win. Let's effing go. Indiana Pacers move on. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out, guys. I don't know if we got to our goal of 600 or not. We are still 30 people shy. If you guys stuck with us to the very end of this live stream, help a brother out. Hit that like button if you really genuinely enjoyed it. By the way, if you don't want to miss any of this moving forward and you like the style of commentary and you want to come back, the easiest way to find this channel is by subscribing. Thank you, Neon, gifting 5 Football Nation memberships. Appreciate y'all so very much. All right, guys, leave questions out here, comments, concerns. Oh, we're doing pick'ems, guys. You can check out my website, www.footballnationusa.com. Footballnationusa.com, guys. You can sign up for free prizes there. We're going to be doing free prizes during the football season, so be sure to check that out on your way out. Appreciate y'all so much, man. New York about to hit Cancun. Actually, they're probably going to Punta Cana, bro. I'm willing to bet that they're probably going to go to Punta Cana. Shout out to all of you guys. Thank y'all so much, man. All right, guys. Those were the stats. Those were the numbers. Appreciate y'all. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel. Nice one, Taylor made. Steamed chips. Well, since the Pacers took out my Cavs, I sure hope OKC wins. Can't expect to win a game with multiple turnovers. They're ass. Okay, so Boston, I see you, bro. New York in 8, says Lionheart. Thank you, Dayun, man. Bye, New York. Bye, New York. Bye, says Blades Up. Everett Hill, Indiana, going to be grilled by OKC. Welcome to Smokelahoma. Bro, this is going to be a crazy series. Oklahoma, by the way, this is what it's going to look like. Oklahoma versus Pacers. It's going to be a very different feel right here. It's going to be a very different feel. We are going to get some contrasting colors once again, but it's going to be a little brighter. We get a brighter tone. I'm going to go ahead and start setting this up for June 5th. That way I don't even got to mess with it. But the Oklahoma City Thunder, It's going to be a good series, man. Anyways, I got these on the back side. Let's see. Away team would be OKC. Where's their logo? That's probably what it's going to look like, guys. I'm going to blow this up, but this is what we're going to see moving forward. All right, y'all. You can't possibly bet against the Pacers now, says Miles Kelly. Deuces to the New York Knicks, says Bane. Hope you guys had a great time. We need one more. Is that really all we need is one more like? We got it. Thank you guys so much. We got to 600. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Denver was the real deal. We hit 600 likes, fist bumps. Let's go. Appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. We got to 32,000. We hit both of our goals today. Thanks to you guys. Really appreciate y'all. Okay, I've got my wife and my infant son downstairs, guys, so I'm going to go hang out with my family. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. Shout out to all the dads. Shout out to all the moms. Shout out to all the parents out there who are watching this live stream. And until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.